Hey guys, Runstack here, and welcome back to what will be the final episode of the Mudd Dynasty. Now, I've got to the point with this campaign where in my mindset, I'm sort of not really interested, not really having fun. I'm sort of just carrying on just to really reach a good climax, really. And I'm looking forward to the next thing, really. And I think while I'm in that mindset, that's probably the best time to really to end it off, really. There's not a lot to do. I mean, I could do other things. I could possibly carry on, but I don't really think there's a lot to really do. We'd be struggling to... We could try and attack the New Valyria, but New Valyria is... If it attacks us, we'd lose. So there's not a lot we can do there. So I feel as if there isn't much to do, so we may as well sort of just wrap it up, really. And do something else. I probably will keep the save, so if we ever decide to come back and to save again... Then I might come back and might, maybe play another house somewhere around the world, but I don't really think we will right now. Of course, that mindset could all change. Also, Stormans now owns Dawn and the eastern part of the Vale. Yeah, okay. But yeah, the world's a bit cursed, so I don't know if I really will come back, but I'll keep the save anyway. So if we do decide to return, then the option is always there. But yeah, we're going to have this final battle to reach, and that's going to be it. And then after that, I might move ahead a bit. We'll see. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, as you remember, Tristan died. Fucking rabies, which I think is... fair enough, fine, rabies, but really? Where did that come from? Come on. And then Prince Tauren and Young Wolf. Now, Tauren will be the heir, despite his young age. Why? Because he is the son of both a Stark and a Mudd. Binding, pretty much uniting, because in the north there's a bunch of different houses and claims. There's a side, a bit like the Greens and the Blacks. You've got the people that want the Starks back in power, and the people that are happy with the Mudd rule. And Roderick knows Tauren is the son to, essentially, he's got a Stark name after Tauren the First. Is it Tauren the First or Tauren? Yeah. After King Tauren North, who was murdered violently. And he knows that Tauren is the kind of... He is the king to unite the realm. He can unite both Stark claimants, both Mudd claimants, in one single thing. And... Did I do it off... Was that meant... I don't know if that's happening yet. It should... I think it might kick off camera. No, I'm not off camera. I think I did it off camera, but I think the actual thing will occur later on. Theon and Kraken are both decent sons, but they're not fit to be kings. No, not... I mean, if need be, they would become kings, but not unless Tauren dies. And Roderick knows that Tauren is the last... Tauren will unite the claims. He will unite both fucking the old houses. He's also related his, grandfather's Stark. Like, it brings in the line. It unites the claimants. It just his line, his claim to the north is strengthened. Due to the fact he's got Stark blood, and now he's got my blood as well. But yeah, it just sort of fits nicely. He's got a Stark bloodline as well, which is cool. So yeah, Tauren is the son that can unite all claimants pretty much. Ideally, it would be nice to marry possibly Daenerys, but that's not going to happen unless Balerion has another kid. God, he's so cool, but then he gets the fact right and just makes your character look fucking stupid. He's meant to be like a conquering fucking hero of New Valyria. Yeah, he's fucking fat. Really? Okay. But yeah, some other marriage I have set up, which you'll see in a minute. But anyway, let's get on with it. I'm doing a, we're doing this battle here because we're intercepting here. If we do lose this fight, we lose this fight, I suppose. And that'll just be it. Which will suck, but there you go. Now, side note is a really good warrior, so I have checked him out before. That's why I'm not in this battle, because I know I'm going to get myself killed. And a good king knows when not to fight. Yes, is what I've done. So what I've done is I have married my... Because Jeffrey... Well, Jeffrey had a kid, but... Nah. So what I've done is Rosamund's daughter, Taina, who is also the sister of the current king of the Reach. Now, this won't end the war or anything like that, but it might go somewhere in strengthening our potential alliances and whatnot. Taina is betrothed to Tauren, and that might strengthen the ties a bit. If we have a blood alliance with the Gardeners, and because the Gardeners are the only other independent kingdom that isn't actually fighting us, who isn't under the Valyrians, it might be a good idea for us to stand as one. Will it turn into the Field of Fire? Potentially. But I think an alliance with the Gardeners, the Kings of the Reach, and possibly the Stormlands, although it's difficult to get an alliance there because, well, the Malices will be taking over the way it looks, which no doubt is going to cause a bit of trouble in the realm, unless, of course, the Malister boy decides to adopt his mother's household, which he could. So is that you can see that happening. Right, let's engage these forces. Yeah, we are doing a vote at the moment for what house we are playing for this next series after the Targaryen dynasty. When this series ends, you'll just be getting more of that, really. You can see this goes pretty good. Formidable Fighter, Decisive Commander is pretty good. And Maelor's Unleashed the Dragon, so that's going to cause issues for me, but at the same time, that dragon is the godsend right now. I notice his son's also got a dragon. So Laenor, yeah, he's got Wraith Ring, which isn't too bad. A Crazed and Ugly Dragon, interesting. Oh, there's more troops coming down. I think they're going to go straight for Winterfell. But yeah, we're doing the vote out of House Valyrion, House Rain, House Black Ties, and what's the other one? Tully, and Farman. Those 5 houses look the most interesting to me. So I'm like, yeah, I like to play them. So, yeah. I also looked at their start dates and start positions and, you know, how's it going? Like, how many members in the family is there? Is it particularly hard? Is it easy? And that's also what I've done. Black Tide's bloody hard. You've got 4 family members, 3 girls, and you're pretty sure the Ironborn doesn't allow females to inherit. So you've got a 5-year-old kid in charge. Is it 5-year-old or is he a bit older? I can't remember. But yeah, you've got a kid in charge of the Black Tide, along with 3 other daughters, which is his sisters. So you're in a pretty tricky position there. House Rain's a little easier, but you do have the whole sort of thing when you want to sort of take back the Valyrian Steel Sword that rightfully belongs to them. House... I was going to put the phrase on, but I didn't bother. House Farman's quite interesting, because they're like in a difficult position. Next to the Ironborn are always going to be raiding them, and the start day looked pretty easy, pretty interesting for me. House Tully, do you start off with a young kid? I think he's like 8 or something, I think. He's got no guys in this army. But you start off with a young kid as House Tully. You've got an uncle who sort of is his only other family member, who's, like, I suppose, is helping out. Right, they're defeated. They've got 5,000 come in, that'd be their downfall. Against a dragon, there is really no fucking way you're gonna win. You can try, but it won't work. Now, I mean, with this dragon, we could go around and, like, try and conquer back New Valyria, but I'm not going to. Maelor's bloody good, but he's a good dragon rider. But here's the one big issue. Yes, Maelor's a dragon rider, and we could put up a decent fight. His son's also a dragon rider. His siblings, but they're in New Valyria. But New Valyria has a lot of commanders. You've got Balerion, he's got Volantix, which isn't better than Maelor's dragon. Is it? Suvon's 87. And Bon's 60. Okay, yeah, so actually he's better. So you could take out the Emperor. That's a possibility. But Maelor's 59. He's not going to be along forever. He's got cancer, so his life is... You know, he's definitely not going to be around for much longer. So Laenor has got Wraith Ring, he's 19. And the Emperor Baleria's dragon is 60. And plus, he's probably got loads of other commanders that I'd imagine are all going to have dragons. So, Alton Targaryen, he's got Valzerix, another decent dragon. Baelor Targaryen, who's got, well, not the best dragon in the world, but still a dragon nonetheless. Simon Targaryen with White Wing. Like, there's just too many dragons. Like, the New Valyria has to the point where we wouldn't be able to do fuck all against them. We'd lose. Like, if we wanted to put up a fight, we could, but we'd ultimately be destroyed. So yeah, it's not great. Right, let's carry on. I did change up the audio a bit, so actually, yeah, it's not too loud. I always like on my headphones, it makes it sound louder, but I just have to remind myself that my actual headphones is actually, well, my voice is louder. Probably too loud, I would imagine some people would say. You can kick the reach out of the bloody out of the north, then we might be able to regroup and rally some more troops. So right now, we only get 11 a month, but that's really not going to cut it. What was the start dates for the other house I mentioned? Oh yes, Tully, that's quite hard. Farman's pretty difficult. Black Tide's pretty hard. Oh, House Valerion, of course. Now, House Valerion... I might just turn this down a minute. That's a bit better. It's not too loud. It's not massively loud. But yeah, the Valerions, I can't really show you, so they don't exist in this time period. But House Valerion look pretty difficult. They're not massively hard, but you are cousins with King Aegon I, so it's like a Targaryen sort of, I'd say, a loyalty. Like staying loyal to the Targaryens was quite interesting. Now I find wherever I stay loyal to a house, quite often we get to the point where that house pisses us off, and then we end up like trying to take them out, which has happened way too many times. It's almost like a recurring theme with CK2. You want to like stay loyal to a certain house, and then you end up overthrowing them. But yeah, Valerion looks interesting. They're cousins with the king. Oh. No, that's quite interesting. Oh, Lady Shira. Oh, Dennis died. Well, I imagine the inbred didn't fucking help, but yeah. Oh, that's my grandson. Oh, okay, they're actually married. That's interesting. That girl might inherit last half, so I want to make sure she's loyal to us. Where's my diplomat? What's he up to? Oh, he's doing that. Better do statecraft, like, within our realm, really. But yeah, the Valerians seem pretty interesting. They're married to interesting people. I always like them when houses are actually, like, married to certain... Like, if they're, like, married to an interesting house, rather than, like, a lowborn house. I think that's always a bit... really? But yeah, this will be the last war between us and anything to do with the Gardeners, really. Which is fine. It's a nice little way to end off the war, really, and I think hopefully after this war, that hopefully the Tauren and we might be able to get some sort of alliance going. Let's actually improve our relations there. Yeah, he hates my guts right now, so getting him to like do anything is just not going to work. Kinslayer, absolutely realm for yeah, it's just not going to work out. I'm not sure why like other lords would hate me for that really, but there you go. Just wondering if I can get in a sort of no, I've already summoned it out, haven't I? No mind. Doesn't matter. Let's kill these guys. There's a lot of dragons around, like, holy crap. I'll have to show them all at the end of the series, but yeah, it's a lot of dragons. But I am quite looking forward to playing as a series where I don't have to... What's this? You know, I think Roderick's brave. He wouldn't stand for this ship. I will not stand for this, you son of a whore. Let's go up. Mr. Otho of the Citadel. I'll take your 70 gold, thank you very much. In response to your outburst, Jorah Fisher backed down, showing that him up to be the Craven I always knew he was. I will not forget his previous slights against me, however. Yeah, well, this guy pretty much hates me. Doesn't matter, though, because he's not exactly going to be in charge of anything anytime soon. He's under the Glovers, so he's out of my jurisdiction. I'm about to ransom a guy off, so I'm not going to, like, change his accommodation. What's the point? I accept paying a ransom for Otho, like you're sending him in third person. When the Hawk Cautery touched his open wound, I couldn't hold the scream back. Cursed doctor who only laughed, told me to take it easy and not pick on the wound. What happened there then? Did I have an injury or something? Okay. Right. Nah, doesn't sound great, but okay. Maybe Roderick's been getting senile in his old age. How the vote's going right now, it seems the Valerians may possibly win, which I'd be fine with playing. It's another sort of Valyrian-ish house, which is fine. I don't mind that much. Which I don't mind too much. I would like to do something that's not Valyrian for a change, really, but I'm not going to, like, say change the vote or anything. I don't care. I put the Valerian on because I thought it'd be an interesting house, so, you know. That's why I did it. I am quite looking forward to just a house where I don't have to be, like, the king of everything. I can just be, like, the High Lord and just chill. I don't have to, like, oh, I need to do this and conquer this realm and make sure my vassals don't do this and all that. And it's just nice. To kill these guys at Crow's Edge. The issue is a lot of my vassals don't really love me that much. Well, you got these guys, but who cares? Who's that guy? Lord Rogar? Oh yeah, he's still around. Oh crap, he's incapable. Sadly, Rogar isn't really around much longer. But we have got Sansa married off to Benton, so some alliance between the Mormonts will be there. He's also got a snow bear. Jesus. And Torrhen's betrothed to Sarah. That's not too bad. That's not a bad match, actually. Sometimes the AI does some really smart ideas. Like, sometimes it's really stupid, and other times it just really does some good stuff. Hey, he's still in the battlefield against me. You bastard. Right, won that. We'll take Wall's Seat and then move down and deal with those mercenaries that have showed up. Ideally, I'd like to take out every single army in the area before I can move south. Oh, some guy was executed. Yeah. Yeah, somehow I managed to graze my fucking hand. My finger. When I was putting Christmas lights on, I fucking caught it on some bloody, stupid Christmas decoration thing, and it's fucking grazed the shit out of my hand. It's like one of those, like, stone sort of meerkat things. I don't know how the fuck I did it. Stupid thing. But yeah, it certainly seems that the, Valerians will probably win, which is cool. I'll be fine with that. Oh, the High Septon's dead. The lazy one, apparently. Alright. Any more? No. Right, we should be able to rally up more troops now, ideally. Let's just end it a bit. Yeah, 15,000, that's much better. I need to actually spam my ships. Actually, yeah, I probably should, like, get some ships together. Why can't I do anything about these bloody rebellions? There's a peasant revolt going on. Why can't I defend my vassal? It just doesn't make any sense. There should be a peasant revolt against me, not like... It shouldn't be against this one guy. I don't want fucking Thumwarling in charge of bloody Skane. No. It does... So stupid. So silly. If I can't do anything about it, I'm best believe I'm going to do something. I'm just going to use the consoles and just do it that way, because I don't care. I'm not going to fucking sit here and be like, oh no, I can't do anything about it. Of course I can. I'm fucking the king. Ridiculous. It is silly. I just don't get it. Oh no, I can't do anything about it, even though I'm the king of the north. But I mean, I can't defend my vassals from a fucking rebellion. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just... This doesn't make any sense. Actually, no, don't do that. Stay there. May as well just get out of the boat. As for you, get out of the boat. Yeah, just go straight for Winterfell. Straight for Winterfell. Up to White Harbour, please. also think some people forget that there's a limit for how many what's the name? How many like options you can put in the poll? Someone said I should add options for every single region. I was like, no, there's a limit of 5 votes. It's just not gonna work. So Franklin's died. Severe stress. His daughter rules, and well, Carl after that if she dies. Quincy Woad, or should I have? No, I'll take Quincy. I think Quincy's been with us for ages, isn't he? I think. Or he just come over from the Vale for whatever reason. Hey, hang on a minute. Wasn't the Woads in charge of the Vale at one point? No. No, it's the Goal Hall guys, whoever the hell they are. I don't know where that's going. Actually, no, it probably is a good shot to bring my ships around to Winterfell. Because I can, if I'm going to go after the... And then again, it's probably better to bring him over to the west coast. Wait, what? I thought it said I'm hostile with New Valyrian. I was like, what? Oh, God, no. God, no. Wait, am I? No. Do we keep the ships, sir? It probably would be a bad idea to bring them around here, to be honest. What's going on over here? Lord Medgar Rudder is now in charge on that. He got granted that. Whoever the hell that, some random hill clansman got that. Looks like the priest, I would say. But he's actually married to Lyra Mudd, who is... Okay. But he's doing what? The Lady Lyra's claim on North Clans. That's interesting. A little bit of breaks on Hill, Belly Hill. It's probably because he's well aware that fucking last half is going to be like... But Shira's going to eventually inherit last half from her father. So, because I know how powerful his vassals are going to be, I'm just sort of going to stay out of it for now. Because they are both my family. Because that is sort of kind of my family, I suppose. Hang on a minute. Her heir would be Mors Reed. Do I really want the Reeds in charge? But I don't know. I'll stay out of that one, I think. For now. Unless one of them asked me to do something. Then... Or should I just tell them not to do it? No, I just tell them not to do it. Not going to be playing that long anyway, so I'm not too bothered. Supply limit is 16,000 though. Let's bring our troops up this way. The Reverend Wickenden Vassalization Wall. No, okay. What's Balerion up to these days? Is he still no, he's still fighting that Carth war. It's Carth, isn't it? Oh no, no. It's in the south, okay. What's he trying to do? Oh. King John for the north. Oh, really? Okay. Just carry ice. He's like the last Stark really in power, I suppose. I don't think the Emperor of ET would be too pleased if they fucking decide to become... They just lost half their land because it's gone to the north. I mean, that would cause a lot of trouble. I can understand why people aren't particularly happy with the Mudds in charge. That definitely makes sense. The Fire Dragon. Yeah, so I have like a what's it called? I have like a submod for nicknames, but I can't seem to give them to my, like I wanted to give a bunch of nicknames in when we set up the rebellion in the Targaryen dynasty, but I couldn't. Yeah, I noticed I couldn't via consoles, so I think the only way it happens is via just randomly in the game. I think. So, because I think the game just doesn't recognize it via the consoles. I think that's probably why it doesn't work. I don't know why I have so many people on my. I've got Maelor, obvious reasons. I don't know why I've got her because she's not in charge anymore. Baron Duradon's not even in charge anymore. Valor Gardener, yeah, okay, fine. Valyrian Targaryen. And Marwyn. There's no point, he's not doing anything, is he? Because these kingdoms are independent. There's a lot of lords in the area trying to get him. Nope. They're taking anyone captured. No. They were in hiding, that's good. Sir Elric the Dragon. Oh god. Sir Elric Risewell has done the unthinkable and drank a glass of wildfire in the hopes of turning himself to a dragon. He is adamant that the wildfire now coursing through his veins has given him power like none before him, and has truly transformed his mind and body into that of a living, breathing dragon, full of power and destruction. How it is fair for the realm, nobody knows, but one thing is certain, the man is a master of them all. The recent, oh, he's like his nephew, great nephew, great uncle, sorry. Sir Elric the Dragon. Of course you are a dragon, my lord. No one could ever doubt that. Yeah. I think he's crazy. I think he's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Could have this guy arrested, couldn't I? But I'm not going to bother. I don't think I'll bother. I don't care that much, really. Right. Yes, let him fuck around the North Road. By the time he's busy with that, we'll get our shit together. Country of Grandmother House. Oh, right, okay. My brother Rick Mudd has died, and you're humbly invited to his funeral. Oh, he's dead? What happened? Oh. Sure. Well, the Sea Dragon Tower is riding a dragon. The Targaryens are sort of losing control of some of their dragons. I think also it'd be quite interesting in this next series, playing during the Crown Dragon style with Aegon is now the king, how long the Targaryens will hold the throne, because I've always noticed that the Targaryens never seem to have many kids. But in this series it's different because Aegon has had quite a few kids because the Targaryen line is still around. If we go back to Aegon somehow, there is Aegon the Conqueror, New Valyria, had fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Yeah. In the Game of Thrones fashion, the second-born son actually became the king, not who was meant to be the king. That ended terribly. So Aegon left his son to die, pretty much. And Aegon got resurrected as well, so we'll see how a badass Aegon is in this next series. I think if Aegon dies, I'm pretty sure that the Baratheons Orys would be the next in line, I think. And Orys just start off with one son. That'd be interesting. I can't quite remember if Rhaenys or Visenya are start off pregnant at all. So, we'll see what happens, really. The succession may, well, we may have a female in charge in that series, who knows. We'll get Maelor in charge on that. Do I want Roderick to lead the army? Not if it puts my 2-year-old son in charge, no. Yeah, Roderick's not that stupid. Alright, we'll get Bran to lead that force and go march on the armies up the North Road before they escape. Where's the Manderly force? Are they going to fight in the war in the north? The wife of Khal Zako. What? Why would we? It's been spent a few days in Winterfell. Really? A few days in Winterfell from. Okay, I guess it's not too far-fetched to say, but the Dothraki don't sail. Okay. Not interested, really. The friends and the family of departed world's noble lords of the realm are up to keep the body of Rickon clean and prepared for viewing, dressed in the finest funeral garbs and accessories. Yeah, I won't read all for that. Mudd died under suspicious circumstances. He was a man who was well known for their amorous adventures despite his vows. Oh. Interesting. Poor Rickon. No, my only nephew is this guy. Well, apart from my sister's children, anyway. Now. Yay, Christmas music. It doesn't fit at all. Ooh. Queen Arwen's in charge now. Interesting. How the hell is he not? We should catch him though. Oh god, look at the fucking attrition. Jesus Christ, we need to get to the last half now. I'm not going to try and go that way, no. I'm going to get the hell out of there. No, I say nutrition. I always say fucking nutrition. What is wrong with me? Attrition! A. It starts with an A. Not nutrition. That's the opposite. God's sake. I feel like I've lost half my forces just doing that. This fucking slippery bastard. This Otho archmage. If I capture him, I'm going to kill him. He's just set me on the wild goose chase around the bloody kingdom. Let's kill the bastard. Just fuck off back to the Citadel, please. Alright, go to last half, and... Go to last half, go to last river. Not that way. Go that way, because attrition's rubbish, sir. And then go around here. Go that way. And then head all the way. Go here without going through the most terrible attrition places. By the way, if you hold shift, you actually do this, which basically sets your character on a certain path, which I think is very handy. Okay, too much happiness. Who the hell's in charge of the Iron Isles? All Paramount Dalton Tawney. What happened to the other guy? Oh, he died. I'm selected. How was it elective? Okay. Regrets some time. I have been employed of. Oh, he's my nephew. Oh yeah, sure. I'll take him. He's fucking really good. Holy crap. He's the third-born son of my sister. So he's definitely not in the line of succession. But he's good. Fucking hell. I think this guy is perfect for my grandson. I am. No, that's not. No. Why can't I get him to... No idea. That's smart, it's fine. From much south. Oh, great. Nice one. That's pretty smart of you. Fucking... Who was that again? Lord Leopold what? Lord Theodore, was it? Or was it, Hallis? No idea. Whatever, we'll soon deal with them later on. Nope, he's dead. Did he have all bastards? No, he just took it off him. That's odd. What was that? Tajir War? The Westland of Richmond, Tajir War over Cornfields ended. Bay of the Reach. Loss. Oh. That can go well. Because Baelor's armies are all fine fucking down here. What are they doing anyway? Oh, she's doing a war for, the Dual War over Old Town. Ah. I won't improve our relations at all. She controls Highgarden. I wonder if any of the lords will actually take some of these sort of like tribal looking places. Tribal sort of realms. Who knows? Almost had a slight heart attack when I saw the fucking Trident going independent from it, so I knew that Beleriand was going for a war, but he's declared war on this dude. The guy over there, so that's good. I had a heart attack from it, I was like, oh shit, is he coming for me? It wasn't, I was like, thank god. My ship's in Indian position. Now let's have a look at what's... Let's go up to Old Hogue. We'll land that. Martin the Frogful, forgetful. Oh, this guy has survived. He's not dead. Wants to fight Prince Cregan, my son. I mean, they're both going to be pretty shit at fighting, so... It's always good to check the supply limit of your lands where you're going to land to, because otherwise you'll take heavy attrition. Dawn and Beyond the Walls are worse for it. Morale's a little low, but I think we should be okay here. Problem, I don't really know which is the reach and which is like... Because this could be... No, that is the King's army. Yeah, that's all the King's armies. So we'll cut him down straight away. And once we're done, we'll march straight for his capital. Well, not Highgarden, because that's not actually his capital. And we made an alliance with his mother, so, you know, it makes sense for us to not do this. Not attack Highgarden. It's like a bit of a river crossing penalty, but nonetheless, we should be able to defeat them in battle. We've got a dragon. We've got this. It's only the Master of Laws of the Reaches in this battle, so I think he's going to lose that one. Winter has come to an end. That's good. That means, well, things should be better. We won anyway. That's it. Done. He pays money to me. He's imprisoned by me. Excellent. Now, because we're in alliance with Rosamund, we ideally... Oh, yes. I'm going to ransom him back. That's what you fucking get. Well, let's return home. And Roderick, like that, has just won his final war. Brilliant. Thank God for that dragon. No, I want him to ransom off him first. He's in debt at the moment, but I'll get that ransom off him though, don't worry. Don't you worry, game. Right, let's return home. Victory is ours. The Reach have learnt a lesson. Oh. Emperor Aeron and New Valyria declared Emperor Aeron's claim on Valyria. Oh, okay. Some guy's not even the Targaryen. Whenever someone has a dragon, they always use an excuse to, oh, I can take this now. What? Really? I don't think that works, does it? Okay. Surround the King's Horse Brawl. Oh. Yeah, no. No. Not allowed. That's a bad vassal. It's a bad vassal. Old Theon is in charge. We paid all our loans off, haven't we, I think? No, not yet. 208. I could do some more raiding. That'll get me my money straight away, but I'll lay off the raiding for now. Wonder how the King of the Reach is doing in my dungeon. I imagine we captured him in battle, took him captive, and just ran off with him. He's probably sitting nice. He's come from his nice, warm, happy home in the south to now the nice cold dungeons of Winterfell. Well, Baylor, this is kind of what happens when you... Beesbury Beehives. Oh, that's cool. Take his crown. Declaim poetry? No. Fine. Fine, I'll deal with it. I expect you some more men than that, but okay. Right. Let's go kick some ass. This might be the last time I fight the wildlings, so I'm going in. Alright. Let's go for it. If the Night's Watch would come and join me, that would help. Yeah, I would like that ransom off that guy, really. No, he's died of a wound. Yeah, I'm sure besieging that's going to help, but it's not going to do a lot. I mean, please join with me in battle. Please come join me. I think he is, yeah. I'm taking them together. No, I'm taking them now. No! Don't do it. Yes, let's pay our loan back soon, which we'll do in a minute. Where's he going? What's he doing? He's going to Eastwatch. Why? 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 Why is he? No, we could take him now. What are you doing? Don't go to Eastwatch. Idiot. Let's kick some ass. We're going in. It's more fun having all the people in the battle. So the Night's Watch just fucked off. I would assume they have an idea to go around or something, maybe, but I don't know. Oh. I don't really think my guy would cheat on his wife, to be honest. So we can blame a man for having someone to warm his bed? No, I don't. No, that doesn't... I mean, we are lustful, so... Hang on, I have to prove this. Chart info. Doesn't really say he's my son. But then again, at the same time, even if it isn't Roderick's kid, I still feel as if Roderick still feels a bit like, oh, this kid's literally on his own. Maybe I should help him? Give him a good life or something, maybe? But Roderick's kind as well. He wouldn't leave this kid, give some money, and that's it. Because that kid is still going to be like... But at the same time, the Harwood could be a potential claimant to the throne, but I think he wouldn't. The heir is... The succession to the throne is clear. Tauren is the heir. Done. What if it should be honoured? Oh. Yeah. Might piss off my wife, but... Well... Whoops. Well, I guess Roderick's fucking, you know, a bit bored. Hasn't been on a good military campaign in years, so whatever. We keep hard. I won't legitimize him, but can I give him a mechanic branch? I don't know if I can actually. It won't be like it had to be like a randomized house. Well, we did have a custom house, that didn't work. Oh, but snow. Yeah, we'll leave him around. Maybe I'll get my Leopold to educate him. Actually, he's pretty good. Maybe, hang on, I have an idea. bollocks. Come out of fucking hiding. The Trident's attacking... Oh, okay. I thought they were already part of that. Dark Dread. Can I get his door? Can I just get rid of her trait a minute? Because I want to, like, marry her off. Not... Oh, I can't because she's in hiding. It's just... No, come on. No. What's it called? Is hiding. In hiding. It's not great English, is it? Is hiding. No. Just to see if they accept more than anything, because I'm not going to be playing this much longer. I would like to at least... Aha! Beautiful. There you go, sword. And there's my lines. Maybe that was Roderick's plan all along. If I ever... Hang a minute, this kid could actually... Haha! Hang on a minute. Let me shove him a lot of money. No, I've already... Actually, let me send my diplomat over to Mir. Yes! A non-aggression pact. Okay, so that means we have secured an alliance. Meanwhile, where's my money, man? Where's my money, man? Right. No, I can't take it. If there's like 4 guys in there, sure I should have stormed the castle. Yeah, I will be going through and changing up probably the rules I have in certain hot seats. Not hot seats, what? CK2. Because I've got different game rules at the moment. Oh, De Niro's got a dragon. Ooh, cool. Yeah, Harvard Snow might be the sort of guy that will unite the alliance with Valyria. And protect the north and keep our independence. That probably is the best way to do it, to be fair. Yeah, I think I might turn the... You can't storm a fort on if it's like 10 over 10. I might just turn it off, actually. Because if it's like 4 guys, I should be able to take it easily. Why is my granddaughter in jail? Oh, he's dead. Oh, Edmund died. Now his son's in charge. I mean... Why is she imprisoned? I'm sure the Lord Edwald is stuck. He's honourable, so I'm sure he's had a good reason to arrest her. I'm not paying that much for it. No, that's... God, no. Just hang on a minute. I need to wait till I finish this war. I don't want to do that. Why does it always like do that? Like, oh, now you have to kill him. What? Why? No. Can I just say no? Oh, stupid game. You know, I'll definitely have a little look at what rules are changed to the hot. Why do I keep saying hot seat? What game rules? Because I'm talking about rules. I'm associating them with hot seats. Because no one fucking rabies. Why is rabies such a bloody thing right at the moment? Rickard. Maybe not the best person in the distrustful. Not a good idea, but whatever. It's fine. But see how well that goes. Okay. I'm half of the bank, and my cousin isn't paying his debt. Sure. Okay, fine, bro. You're gonna piss off the money lenders, aren't you? Nice one. Just trying to help you out, mate, but I can't do that if you don't help yourself. I don't really need the black brother cloak, so I'm gonna give that right back. Who the hell's... Alright, so we took it, okay. Oh, he's got King's Guard. Oh, okay. Didn't notice that. Didn't go well for that guy, though. Yeah, no aggression back certainly keeps us protected from New Valyria. That's definitely a certain. Right, help these Night's Watch against the wildlings, and that should wrap up the war, really. King Roderick, I have been unjustly imprisoned by Lord Edward, and seeing as I am unlikely to receive fair judgment from him and demand a trial by combat, as your granddaughter employed to be my champion, my honour. Oh, okay, maybe that's... I mean, we are pretty fucking good. We've got Dawn, so... Okay, I'm probably going to have to say yes, I think. This might jeopardize the realm if Tauren becomes king. Tell you what, just in case I do die. My wife's probably... But the problem is my wife is old and she might die soon. So I think... I trust Leopold, my nephew, actually. I think he might do a decent... My sons might try and take over, so I think Leopold's probably the best shout. This could be it for Roderick. It's probably because I'm doing the rescuer, so... I will protect my granddaughter. For my daughter as well. I can imagine that maybe like Prince Allison or Sir John Mudd went to us and asked can you help us with this? The Stark Lord has taken my granddaughter hostage. It's not right, and Roderick's at least order him to release her. And Roderick said, "You can have more than that. You can have my sword." Such as what Jaehaerys said to, I think, one of the lords of the martial lords when the Vulture Kings were attacking. Jaehaerys said, "You can have my sword." Jaehaerys is just such a great king. I love him. Please give me a series about Jaehaerys as being an awesome badass. But yeah, we'll fight for her. You'll have my sword. Who are we fighting? Lord Roderick of Car. Ooh, this could be it. This could be Roderick's final battle. But to be honest, Roderick's had a good run. He's 54. He's done a lot. He's the sword of the morning, and it makes sense for him to go out fighting. So fuck it, to the death. My faith in the gods give me strength. This is gonna end badly. Now we lost our hand, but fuck it. Everything returns to Mudd. We'll get another chance. We attack with speed. I'm gonna die. No, still severely injured, but fuck it, we're going in. We've lost one hand, but fuck that, who cares? Defensive stance. He forcefully overwhelmed my defensive stance. Fuck it, return to Mudd. You attack with force. How we not damage the guy at all? Return to Mudd. Wounded, fuck it, we're going in. Roderick's final fucking battle is just epic. This is it. No, we're down. How am I not dead? No, it wasn't a good death, damn it. Box. Exiled from the realm. So exiled to my court, essentially. Well, that didn't go well, did it? But oh well. Yeah, Roderick wants to go out fucking fighting to the death. Didn't quite go out fighting, really, but there you go. What? Oh, you granted him that, okay. Wait, abdicate, I was like, no. My guess. What's the one thing that Roger can do next? I mean, I guess go raiding, I suppose. Oh, my wife's died. Just so probably couldn't take the fact that her husband was in such a fucking state. Yeah, I'd imagine we're gonna die of old age. Roderick's one-eyed, he's in a bit of a fucking state. He's lost fingers as well, that's not great at all. We didn't get depressed actually, I thought we would. I thought we'd definitely be like depressed as shit and die. We still might yet. Oh, she just died of cancer? That's not good. The room for your maiming is now stinking and boozing past the pain, delivering courtiers are avoiding like death itself. Yeah, I'm dying. Grievously scarred. Fucking hell. That might kill us, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if that kills us. I think we're at the final sort of, this is it for Roderick now, that's it. We've had a good run. Oh, Mera's finally died. Aaron's dying of old age, announced it. Sad day. The series is ending like this. Sorry? What? How did he do that? Did he have a claim on it or something? Hang on, I need to look at that. Oh, he's taking the veil apparently, okay. Kong's the claimant, so he's taken that for me. Oh, thank you. I mean, that expands our realm a bit. Nice little border there around the side. Yeah, okay, cool. Might cause some troubles with the veil, but... no, we've got a non-aggression pact, we're okay. Still in debt, there's no money to be had. Oh well, you can stay in there until you pay off your debt. Got grievously scarred. I should really try and marry people off, like, actually already have people in the land, rather than marry them off to, like, lowborn, random more courtiers come to my court, just marry off the ones already there. Oh. News from Golden Bridge, Your Grace. During the war in New Valyria, the Dragon Rider Emperor Arian, Nagar Arian, Rider of Vaydragon and Alan Targaryen, Rider of Gemtail, met in fierce combat. Driving their dragons to tear each other relentlessly, Alan Gemtail prevailed, killing Vaydragon. Interesting. Oh, so he's dead now. So Alan Targaryen took him out, who is where in succession? That's some distant cousin. But he had Gemtail, interesting, but he got maimed though, sadly. Took out Vaydragon though, so that war ended, I think. Nice. No, great, he's dead. He's dying, brilliant. So we get my physician to save him out. Not quite, but that marriage there should hopefully buy us time. Right, we'll see how long Roderick survives now, I suppose. I might carry on just until he dies, which I think is going to be quite soon. Who's that? Hallis has died of old age. The Cannibal, that's always a great name. Oh. Am I gonna die of old age yet? I mean, Roger's already there. He's got the incapable. I thought we won this wildling war. Oh, I've still got my army. I forgot all about that. I was too busy with that bloody... I better spam my troops on. I got sidetracked with the... Yeah, Roderick was hoping for a good death in that battle, but didn't quite get one. Unfortunately. Oh well. I'd duel some of my rivals, just to die that way, maybe. Maybe we'll fight Donna. Really? I mean, Donna would win. He's fucking... He knows that if he kills the king, though, he's gonna look fucking bad on him, though, isn't it? Any, like, vassals that we hate? That we'd want to kill? Lorik Mandley, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Let's fight. Shall be quick. This is going to go badly. If it returns to Mudd, we won't get another chance. died. Yeah, well that went well, didn't it? That was the idea. Your grandfather, King Roger, has died. Now we can have the funeral. I mean, the guy was a badass towards the end. Let's not deny that. Yeah, we have a grand funeral for my... We got Leopold as my rival, that's good. Rival? Regent is the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Can I invite my mother back home? No? Okay. I assume my mother would probably visit, I guess. But Torin is the second young wolf. The son that will unite both claimants, I suppose. Trove Lady Tainer. Oh god, this council rubbish. Yeah, guess what I'm doing next series. Oh yeah, by the way. I'm going to turn the Regency off completely. There will be no Regency at all. Yeah, I'm so turning the Regency off. Can't wait. That's partly why I'm not too fussed on carrying this Mudd and Targaryen dynasty on much longer. So I do want to turn this Regency thing off because it's just stupid. Well, how was Grace Torrent of the House Mudd, the second of his name, King of the North, King of Winter, and the First Men, Lord of Winterfell and Protector of the Realm. We should be able to get our non-aggression pact with Valyria, right? Try and improve our relations there, I suppose. What's this? Sign an inauguration pact. Development Webster has been taken. I mean, I'm arrested? What? Well, this is an interesting way for the series to go. We've still got our 4 Valyrian steel swords. Crabs Princer. Lady Forlorn, Dawn, or for Mecca. We've got the choice. We have got the choice. He's got Willowed Bow. He's got an Iron Hand now, apparently. And he's got Truth. I may actually give my bastard uncle a Valyrian steel sword. Maybe I can't yet, because he needs to be older. No, I have a Regency, I can't. What's this? Oh, they haven't been insulted. I don't know why. I guess Torin's got a bit of impatience as a fucking kid. He's not happy. I mean, to be fair, both his family isn't really around. Like, Oranna Stark isn't actually in the Winterfell, so she only visits her son from time to time. I guess Leopold is the only real, like... Leopold is what, his cousin? My cousin? No, his distant great uncle, or distant cousin, I suppose. Maybe Lansara as well, she's busy over there. Theon's in the sisters, so I imagine he probably visits from time to time, so does Kraken. Sansa probably comes from the Bear Isle from time to time. Alicent probably comes from Broken Branch. Harvard's still around, and his education's being overseen. But I want Leopold to educate him as well. And me as well. Who's arrested me? That's probably got to do stim my anger and impatience. He's happy with the food, good. Paid a fuck ton for it. Alethea should now cut the throat of one of the servants. Oh. Oh. Oh, we've got to rival that guy. Edric Snow. Let's maybe kick him out of the court, possibly. Oh, he's my mace's son. Oh. Why would everyone be angry? Imprison fellow vassal. She's not a vassal. She's a courtier. Oh, we'll have to do that then, I suppose. The friends of the family of the Pie, as well as notable lords of the realm, arrived to keep the body of King Roderick II clean and prepared for viewing. Dressed in the finest funeral garbs and accessories, sits in the casket placed at the feet of the ruined seat. The gathered crowd buzzes with hushed whispers, cut with the mournful cries from those closest to the dead. Soon, the priest enters the court and approaches the body, returning to the assembled. The priest reads sacred rites over the dead and begins a eulogy. Noting the deeds of the deceased, the speech finished and the party join the funeral feast, where close friends will share tales of valor, glory, and honor to keep the memory of the dead and combat grief's grasp. Grief's grasp as the bodies interred. And so it's done. King Roderick II Mudd was slayed by Lord Alaric of the Barrowlands in the Jewel of Honor, in 13th 6th of the Moon, 8157 855. He was a man who was known to be most courageous. He was a well-respected swordsman, being one of the most capable in history. Roderick wielded the famous greatsword Dawn, the ancestral blade of House Dane, Lady Forlorn, and Orphan Maker. Brilliant. Leopold, let's see if we can find actually someone of decency, rather than really someone in my court. Can I just look up court? Like my court, really? Huh. That strengthens our ties with the gardeners, isn't it? All the laws would approve. Yeah, I'm not big on this whole... I'm not a big fan of Regency. Why she got a kid? Where is this Matthias and Mary? I should have checked that. Well, he's down there, so he shouldn't be coming anywhere near the north. They've likely been advised to get rid of him off the council because he's not exactly a fan of the... Especially because he's joined the faction. Oh, Maelor finally got killed off. Died of cancer at last. And now, we ride the dragon. I'm pretty sure I have it set to only High Valyrian, so it wouldn't be possible. Possibly later on has been drilling me in the use of swords and lances. It's been terrible. It's all far too violent. I'd rather study scrolls than the Mesa. Maybe Tauren isn't going to be like the most fighting type. He's going to be more of the sort of a wise and decent ruler. These guys all hate me. Maybe the whole predecessor thing isn't helping. Just looking at the... We can't even turn that down even if we wanted to. I saw the private chambers of Barbara were very messy. Papers, books, and things lying around everywhere. Conscientious. What's conscientious doing again? Let me look it up. Look it up. Oh, that's not too bad actually, yeah. Barbara didn't like that I was cleaning her chambers. She could not find important books. Now she messed mine up, and so I was back in. Did she mess up mine? You bastard! She's a meaning. I would tell everyone. No, I won't do that. Now I have to clean it again. How fucking dare you, you stupid bitch! We'll go forward in time, there's not a lot to go. I mean, we could skip ahead and probably come back when Tauren's of age, or I could just wrap it up now, really. I'll see. I might skip ahead for a bit, see what happens. If it gets boring, I might end it off. If not, we might skip to at least when Torin becomes of age, maybe. We'll see. Bit of a strange thing. So, the guy that held this died, and now I've got Moat Cain again. Why? Why have I got Moat Cain? And why is he in the south? Weird. I think the Moat Cain title's just bugged out a bit. It's just sort of, doesn't make any sense. Why has it done that? Doesn't displace my kids, does it? No. Drunken's Tower. I don't know why it did that, but there you go. Whatever. We've got a loyal vassal out of Kraken now. Yeah, not a lot's going on, really. Just me sitting on ×5 waiting for things to happen. And we got this little revolt to deal with, so we'll go deal with that, I suppose. Yeah, you get quite a few old god rebellions, nothing particularly. It's not an interesting fight, really. It's just sort of, oh look, another rebellion against the old gods. There you go, how exciting. Let's in fact go for them. Oh, she got the flu, it's not good. Yeah, it's not really a whole lot going on. These rebellion forces here. There you go. We got a lot of leg in that fight as well. Send them to the wall. And that should not most of the lords agree with. And we can repay our loan now as well. Baelor, we're still waiting for my ransom from Baelor. I don't think his mother's got much in the way of like not particularly happy with her son. Her son got into this war on his own and fucked up. So now he's got to suffer the consequences. And she's just praying, of course, that we don't kill him. Which I doubt we will do anyway, with no reason to kill the guy. Not unless he pisses me off. Time to build that. We can probably just move on, see what else happens now, and if anything does happen, then, well, like I said earlier, we end the series, if it doesn't happen, something interesting happens, so I'll keep you posted, but I'm just sort of going to get to the point where Torin comes of age, and that's it. I just noticed my uncle died of severe stress, which sucks, so now his son, Lord Edwile, is now in charge. Who carries truth now. Kraken, well, this guy died of old age. And Kraken is now the Hand of the King. Not exactly the steward type Hand of the King, but I have a feeling here serve well nonetheless. But again, as you can imagine, not a lot is going on. Got a dragon around Winterfell. All we need now is my character to tame it. That'd be great. Well, Mega's died of old age. Now, oh, she gave it to okay. I improved my relations with other people, that's good. Blazeron's died of maiming. think they have another fight on there. I think, yeah, because I noticed there was another war going on. Another claimant war. This woman's trying to do her claim. She's not being backed by her husband, though. What dragon was actually killed? I don't know who owned that dragon. Oh. Sarah, did his dragon die? No. I think it might have been the other dragon that I think died ages ago. I think. There are many things to do, but so many forbidden things. I wonder if Lothar would like to join me in some fun pranks. What's Rowdy do again? Well, I'll see if it's worth doing. If you're never sure about something, just go into this. Adele, Braun, not really. Maybe just play dice. Yeah, that's better. That's probably safer. Oh, Greenlee's still alive. Forgot even that it existed. No, he's still. Has he had kids? No, no kids since everything went to shit. Still in charge of Riverrun, but it's not the Emperor of Sunset Empire anymore. Oh no, Beleriand has that empire now, it's his. So I guess he's his Sunset Empire. Sunset Emperor, I suppose. Maybe the building Winterfell tool. Oh, we can build some basic defenses, or catapults rather. We should probably get on with that, I think. She's going to try and reunite the lands of the Vale. We'll try to anyway. Might come after us with that eventually. Now Has is now a tributary apparently. He's been in prison for 4 years, yet no money. Where is the gold? It's not too bad of a regency, really. I probably exaggerate a bit about it, but it's a bit. It is kind of annoying though. We just gotta have the right person to regency, really. But I think for my next playthrough, I'll probably change the rules a bit. Little Lucas has died of an accident, apparently. It's odd. And little John's in charge. Doesn't like me at all. Why does he not like me so much? Title claimant, zealous, slothful. He's faithful to 7, that's why. Advisor should be someone that likes me, so... God, everyone dislikes me so much. Why do they hate me so much? Just him, I suppose. Oh, good dear. He's got food poisoning, that's bloody great. I think so too, that when the catapults should be built in Winterfell. Good God. I mean, fine. I mean, it's going to end one way. I didn't go well for him, did it? He got a broken arm or something. Did I mention he died? Yeah, I did. Bejeweled dagger? Who the hell has he got that from? King Rhaegar of... Oh, okay. Nice. Cool. No, Wing's trying to find died from severe maiming. Didn't he kill a bunch of dragons, I think? Oh, that's a Dark Dread. Yeah. I mean, they should, yeah. And they're voting against, what? What? Speak sense, man. Actually, if he died, wouldn't it go to her? Also, Malay would be the heir to the Reach. I think, yeah. Unless they have a agnatic succession. No, they do have that. So, actually, what's with the melee? So, melee would be the heir after her mother. I don't know what artifact that is. Maybe it's a scroll that just isn't showing up in my inventory. Oh, the hell else is still alive. Just about. They've got... How did you get that? Oh, he usurped it. Okay. Maybe someone... Maybe his mother made sure he got it back. Loafer seems to be checking me out. That sounds really odd. Timid. Oh, Loafer making timid. What is timid again? I'm checking all this out. No, the child is shy. Humble, shy, craven. Okay, probably not. Low friend, you step forward to defend my honor. Cool. What's this? You've been at peace for too long. Oh God! How can we allow this to happen? Good. We need to go to war immediately. Let's go to war. Let's just go to war. Someone. Let's go invade somebody. Let's invade the Trident. Let's go. Claim the whose claim has the Freylands? What? Who? Oh, my vassal. I mean, that kind of. I don't know if I like the borders. Might look a bit odd. Let's go attack New Valyria. Fuck it, we're going in. No, that's a horrendous idea. We're meant to have an alliance with them. Ah, when you attack them, no point. Brickards, I could take. No, because then they nick the half the country from me, so that would suck. The fingers, yes, it's just no. No. There's no real place to go to war with, though. Like, we could attack the wildlings, but that just seems redundant. I don't know if, like, raiding counts to it, maybe? I don't think so. I want Roderick to be of age, and I can sort of, like... Then in my mind, he can go off and do sort of what he wants. I know the realm's in good faith then at that point. Let's make Targaryen like me a bit more. He's a dragon rider, so maybe it's better to have him in command, but... Yeah, let's get him to actually tutor us and stuff. That'd be cool. Oh, fever, that's brilliant. If you know me, oh great, that's a death sentence in this time period. Good God. Crits counterspell. Oh God, chest pains. For fuck's sake, don't die. I mean, shall I make preparations in case he dies? Actually, I'm going to. I'm gonna make a few preparations in case I end up playing as Ronald. Eventually. God. Let's hope the maces are here, because this could fuck Roderick's whole plans to have a Stark and Mudd claimant. Like, it really could. Let's hope the gods and the maces are, like, fucking helping this kid. Good. Hope he should be okay. In theory. Had it been a botched treatment, we probably would have died straight away. Give him, I want the ransom. I'm not letting you go until I get that ransom. I require a ransom. He defeated her in battle. He's captured the dragon. Can you do that? Winterfell's prospering. Let's hope the guy doesn't die. I can't be forced trained because I got fucking lazy. I've seen Therese looking at my wooden toy animals. Some bitter rivals. It's not really, yeah. Yeah, it's nice to share with others. I mean, Therese fall in love. Oh, I'm not betrothed to the gardener. Why? Why? Because she's... No. We're unlikely to have children, apparently. Really? What? How? Why? Maybe we're married a lowborn girl. Maybe we'll love the woman that I'm actually in love with, kind of. You know. It's nice to start off at the bottom of the food chain, really, as like a kid, and just sort of work your way up. Because it was the same with Roderick when I was playing as him, from basically a 6-year-old kid, I think it was. Like, yeah, it's just, you have more of a connection to the character. You play as some of them when they're like 50-something, you don't really have much connection. Maybe slightly, because Bernard, when I played as him, we were sort of... We started off with a new... He was new to us, so he was our first character. Bernard, Eamon, Fionn, Roderick. Like, we've come a long way. I probably would have ended it off as Fionn ages ago had we were just... If Fionn hadn't died of... Not Fionn. If Tristan hadn't died. Your bannerman, Lord Bernard, has made a request for legitimization, and his regent, Sir Leopold, has the right to make the decision. Okay. That's fine. What's he trying to do? Oh, revolting against her. I got brilliant. This past few weeks, Lord Laniel's been drilling me in the use of swords and lances. Has been yeah, I've got the same thing again. Now I've got stress. Nice. Now watch me die. Oh dear. Hey, I lost it. Thank God. Thank God. And I've got rid of stress. Brilliant. With a close call there. We will have a Valyrian steel sword and armor. So even if we're not a brilliant fighter, we have plenty of stuff to defend ourselves. Might lose some prestige, but no. Bail the man, it's all the time he's been in jail. I mean, once you pay me the ransom, I'm letting you go, mate. Until then, you can sit in my dungeon and do whatever you like. Not a lot, I'd imagine. I thought Harwood would tell the cook it was I who had stolen the cookies and make me give the quill back to the Master Whisperers. Harwood surprised me when he instead asked me how I managed to steal the quill right under the nose of the Master Whisperers, and wanted my help to get back at the cook for scolding him. So Harwood has become friends. We are. It's funny enough that I'm actually older than my own uncle, which is odd. Quite often the uncle is older than the nephew, but that's funny. But yeah, that's nice we got friends with him actually. We might need that when the time comes for he gets married off. God, then now they're funny about him now. I mean, we all do realise that if he decides to attack us, right, we're all gonna die. Like, I hope all the vassals that have voted against that are like well aware that we are going to die. See if the council wants to get involved in that one. What's he doing? The council isn't interested, obviously. Fine. I put him under house arrest now because he's got fucking frail and malnourished and whatnot, so I don't really want him to die. I want my money. And now he's still like, I mean, whatever. Like, if you keep spending your money on other things, you're never getting out of the jail unless you escape. But whatever. Yeah, I was gonna say, fucking hell. I'm not leaving it down to the bloody vassal. Good God, no. We were meant to marry the gardener girl, but I don't know what's happened now. They are... Oh, we're still 12. Yeah, they will accept, actually. Payne is a bit cruel. Maybe Rosamund would be more of age, but... doesn't matter. So what I might do is actually see if I can get an alliance with the younger girl. Yeah, there you go. She's more of age of us, and I think that's probably a better move. And that should now give us an aggression pact with them. I just need one with the Emperor of New Valyria. And I'm pretty happy for the series to end there. Now, since the king was killed, a lot of the family of the Mudds have been trying to get rid of Alaric and some sort of, even though it's a duel of honour, but a lot of people say Torrhen did it, Roderick did it just to die in fighting, rather than enjoying the pain of one eye and one hand. But some of the Regency Council wants him dead. Oh, they want him dead as well. This guy's my uncle, so I don't know if I really want to kill him. Well, I could do. What was the other one down there? He's trying to incite someone to revolt. Did get trained fighter though, so that's good. We're not too bad. Well, I don't think we'd be as good as fighter as my father and uncle and grandfather, but we're not bad. Alright, it sounds like the sound is like lower. I don't know. I carved my favourite chair with the biggest book I could find when I heard Leopold Mudd come up the stairs. I sprung from the chair, but the book dragged me down, so Leopold Mudd called me. Everyone deserves respect, and I will give it to them. I've gained the humble trait. That's not too bad. Yeah, I think Torrhen's going to be a good kid. He'll be a good king, I think. I think when the time comes for us to head off, you know, go where we go, I think we'll be in a good spot. I'm going to give... No, I can't, because we've got a regency on me. Honourable, nice. You did some thinking lately and decided that from now on you were going to follow the rules to treat everyone with respect no matter what. Honour is important. Nice. Winter has come to an end once again. Lothar, not really. He wasn't our friend, was he? He was just... Oh, we're rivals. Are we? When did that happen? Okay. Strange. It's a bit crazy, but fine. We'd make him... Send him over to Mir to improve relations with the Dragon Lord. Otherwise, we're gonna die. That's what it all boils down to. Like, if we don't give anything to this guy, we're gonna be in trouble. What the hell's he doing? Oh, Ibn's attacking the Dothraki allies. Meanwhile, King Baelor the Mad is still in jail because he still hasn't paid the ransom. Where is the money? 9 years. It's gonna be 10 years. That's what he gets. I mean, you know, we could have tortured the guy, but we didn't. Neither. Nearly there. We can certainly get him into a line somehow. We've got a loan to pay off, haven't we? No, we already did that, didn't we? High Septon's died of old age. Not that I'm overly bothered, to be fair, because he's not my High Septon, is he? Ashwood's dead, now his son's in charge. Good. Everything's being converted to old gods, which is wonderful. Or the new old gods. New gods. Dick on the Kingslayer. Kinslayer, oh. Burnt his own sister. What a lovely chap. That's probably why he's got his ship revoked. This guy isn't under the reach for some reason. I don't know why that is. Bit odd. Right, can I get the ransom on this dude yet? No. He's still... Stop spending your money. Stop spending your money, or else you're never getting out of this bloody prison. Never. I mean, these guys in house arrest, so I technically guess he's the emperor, but like, the king of rags, I suppose, in Skyrim, basically sitting along in the sitting along in the land for forever. God, she's married. So if he does become the heir, then the Willems will take over. Which, to be honest, is a very stupid idea, really. But there you go. House Willems made a good political play there, getting married. She's dead. Council power's pretty high, which isn't amazing. Oh dear. That's not good. Now Prince Ormond will stand to inherit that. Someone lose... I don't know, I didn't read that. Daron's got... a Renon? Okay. A Renon? Hey! In recognition of your glory and honor, I accept an office to anoint you with the holy oils and grant you a knighthood. Awesome. Well, it's the slothful knight. The lazy. No. Keep improving the refuge. Oh shit, nice. We got skilled fight. Oh, 10% chance. Not quite. Oh. Aw. We were so close. Issue a reprimand. I think we have the wedding, and I think that'll wrap things up there, I think. And now the Mudds will take over the bar as Lord of that. Okay, that's not too bad. Who was that in mind? Relative to my... Oh, he's one of the distant... Not the heir, but one of the distant sons of Lord John of the Broken Branch. Interesting. Hey, we got temperament. I'd better eat with moderation or I end up looking like my fat nanny. Yeah. Oh, what? Really? Oh, you fucking bitch. Well, it's better than just eating and drinking. Really? He's not even gluttonous and he gave me gluttonous. Really? Okay. Yeah, I could do it being temperament in real life, man. One day. You hate when you get a really good trade and some fucking idiot decides, nah, you get this instead. I find it brings me great joy to others. Kind. Nice. Nope. The Queen got killed in personal combat, and now Abira, who her aunt is now the Queen. Not her... No, the Arryns, okay. Makes sense. They're not in the succession anymore. My aunt is trying to kill me. Really? Why? Deal with that one, then, I suppose. Can we pay the ransom? No. And someone's trying to kill me. Edward was trying to kill me. You better fucking stop doing that. I mean... If I get killed, I'm blaming the fucking council. Why the fuck not? You fuckers. Edward, I'm gonna kill you, dude. I'm going to kill him. Rickard, you cunt. Does everyone want to get me killed or something? For fuck's sake. I mean, I can't have him incite Lord Reynard to revolt. That's just not cool, man. That's not cool. Sums the wall. So he gets for being a dick. In fact, I think it's time to sort of deal with some shit here. Call for a trial. I don't know why the fuck Leopold's trying to get, like, not helping here when it comes to someone trying to kill me. Why is he even my counsel? Get him off. Get him off the council. Get Mormont in charge. He'll do a better job. Right, we're trying to improve relations down in Highgarden if we can. Still waiting for my money. Right. No. So Leopold shall interrogate her now. Made a poor case. No, she's apparently innocent. Okay, fine. Nope. I don't know why the hell... I'm gonna have to deal with him. He shouldn't be in, like, favours, because he's not even in the council. So, Leopold Mudd. Why is Mudd not doing it? Is he an idiot? Does he want his fucking war dead? That just seems really bizarre to me. Maybe Leopold's behind it all. Maybe Leopold is like the regent that needs to die. The one that like King... is it King Henry or something, I think, killed his own regent, I think, or advisor, because he was like too fucking... causing too much shit. Or was one of the reasons the war against France kicked off. Well, after being declared incapable, he got killed. What the fuck happened there? Right, I'm gonna have to break the betrothal to try and... Yeah, that'll do it. Nice. She won't be the heir, but... she might be. But that'll get us our non-aggression pact with Emperor Bayfon, apparently, who's now the Emperor of New Valyria. Okay. Your Grace... His Grace Emperor Valyrian has taken his last breath. Now his heir, Prince Bayfon Targaryen, will take the throne and rule the Seven Kingdoms henceforth. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know who the hell managed to... Why did you refuse that? Why did he refuse that? Really? Why? Oh, because he wants to take my ship, probably. Well, Lisa's in charge, I suppose, so not really... I don't really get a choice, I guess. No. Stormlands. Alliance. Ideally, with them. Because they're... Well, the last Durandon is in charge of the King's Wood. She said the bastard. That's nice. I don't know who I'm going to marry my uncle off to now, I suppose. I don't know. I don't really play on as my uncle, but... Oh, well. I don't know why he did that. Probably because the New Valyrians probably want control of the North, I'd imagine. Unless we kidnap this woman and force him into a non-aggression pact the other way. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to work. No, the Regency is going to control that too much. No, I can't do anything there. Why she's immune to host? Isn't it because we arrested her before? There's got a bunch of Faith 7 Uprising. That's interesting. This is what Torin looks like, by the way. And should have her own thing very soon. Not a bad ruler. Slothful, humble. Especially the fact that we were like the king very, very soon. Like we didn't have a lot of time to grow up being the prince. So yeah, maybe we might become a better king for that. I don't know. Got a few of the... we balanced it out a bit. What's this? So why does it come back on me? Exactly, because I'm not the one firing this woman. It's all the council's doing. I can't now put her back on. Right. Where is she gone? She's still here. She's gone celibate now since the... Well, I say, I'm not going to let anyone back into that anymore. No King of Westeros, no King of mine. How do you call himself King of Westeros if he doesn't even own Westeros? Disgusting. I'm not letting her back in. I'm gonna let my fucking Serona back in. I'm gonna make her the regent again. I'm gonna refuse to name a new spy master. Maegor's a new dragon. Oldcastle's turning into like sort of the dragon hub, isn't it, really, at the moment? Yep. Lord Rickard wishes a duel with Reynard. I'm inclined to agree. Take the goal. I'm still waiting for a nice big money donation from Baelor, who is still not giving me my money. Have a lot to give me there, but yeah, that's fine. Request a divorce. No. No. Right, this is the last one of the series, so let's make it grand. Most of the preparations for the wedding have been made now. I only have to send out the invitations. 169! Haha! Haha! 69! Yeah, we're going mad money-wise. We want to have a good wedding. Lord Fear and Grit has warmed me to the wedding. Sweet beer was served. Most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. The ceremony between Sir Medric and Delony and the Grand Feast will be held upon the morrow. Oh, is that a... No. Oh, maybe we went to a marriage or something. Okay. There's a lot of mud sort of intermarrying almost. The wedding day is upon us. I shall soon be wed to Queen Rosamund inside the Lords of all the North. The guests have finally arrived. All was ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Queen Rosamund's gown is splendid, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Awesome. Here I stand before the heart tree of the old gods, taking up a solemn vow of marriage with Rosamund Gardner. The great lords and ladies of the North look on as I drape the arms of House Mudd around my bride to finally seal a marriage. Yeah, one other reason I said no to this marriage, she was in love with someone else. No, that was someone else. Oh, that was Meadowworth, but she's... That marriage has gone down the pan. And the regency is now over. Thank the gods. And I've got skill command. That's not too bad, actually. We're almost the Stannis Baratheon of this playthrough. Skill commander, trained fighter. So that's not bad. I want to fall in love. Seduction, seduce my... Well, I don't think we can until she's a bit older, but we'll have it there. And now I'm going to educate her. And I want to educate my uncle as well. Which I don't really know what my uncle's going to get, really. But, you know, whatever. A matrimonial marriage might be the best sort of idea, I guess. But, who knows. Right, I guess we carry on the wedding. Yeah, the next in line is going to be Cregan, it seems. The Iron Hand. Who, at that point, it'd be Ronald Mudd in charge. Isn't really the best guy for the job, but there you go. That's another wedding, entirely different. We see about returning her, the girl that was in charge of this, back as Master of Whisperers. Please tell me I can. And apparently I can't. Why not? Because, oh, it's been fired by the Regency thing. Where is she? There you go. Serona... Yeah. Why can't I give her, Why can't I give her, Why not? It won't let me. Great. Right, okay, fine. We'll give someone else. that, I suppose. She's about the only person that actually likes me, so fine. Oh, what sword should we carry? We've got the option. We've got Lady Forlorn. We've got Orphan Maker. I mean, Tauren's a bit of a low-key orphan, I suppose, so probably not the best sword for him to have. Dawn's pretty badass. Lady Forlorn, I don't know if Tauren would like the name Lady Forlorn. And then Dawn is a great sword, so maybe like a nice sword like Lady Forlorn to carry alongside his stuff. The feast is winding down, now only the bedding remains. Tauren and Rosamund are stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled to the bedchamber, when they are finally left alone. Cool. No. No! Oh, some nice bit of money there. Where did that come from? Just noticed that. I was like, what the hell happened there? Speaking of money, where's Becky? Oh, I want his money. Give it to me. I've been waiting 11 years for that bloody money. Give it to me. My uncle's probably the best for the job, really. Yep. Okay, so I guess we're now... Right, now we need to deal with these bloody rebelling vassals. Speaking of which, let's go deal with some, shall we? Hang on. What I'll do, I'll completely surround their lands. That's already part of that. Alright, let's begin. Right, because we're going to go into battle here, so it's probably a good idea to get my commanders here. Begin the attack! Brown wants to go to the Night's Watch. Sure. We get a new commander. Yeah, you'll do. Nice. Get some more health, that's always useful. Yeah, we'll deal with the vassals and shit. So that guy's stopped trying to kill me now, that's good. Call for Dragon Riders. Ooh. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't need to. I've got that dragon in Winterfell, haven't I? It's a shame I can't go and tame it myself, but I think I've made it so only High Valyrians can train other people, I think. Oh, I'll give him Howard the Valyrian Steel Sword, but give him Orphan Maker. You've only got a bow, haven't you? So I think I'll give Cregan Crab's Pincer. Yeah. I want to keep Dawn and I think Lady Forlorn as my swords, I think. I wish I cared. I don't. Let's steal these guys. One last rebellion of the series, and that'll end it off, I think. Sensible. I mean, the Hormers will now control that, eventually. Where the hell does he think he's going? Quick, pursue him! Well, make sure we got decent commanders in charge of these bits here. Let's chuck in Hallis to chase him as well. This army can go over to Tauren Barrington, actually, couldn't they? Oh, that was the cannibal. What? Oh dear. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Sworn Shield, we get one of those. Yeah, I'm sorry if this video's been a little bit longer than normal. It's just because I wanted this to be the final, so yeah. There you go. So Leopold Mudd's in there. Of course, I could try and carry on a bit longer, but I just don't really think it's going to be that interesting, to be honest. I don't think there's going to be a lot to do in this series, apart from, like, the odd couple rebellions like this one here. Of course, I could set up my own sort of rebellions and stuff later down the line, but I don't really think I'm going to bother too much. He's going for... Oh, Baylord's got... As he paid me his ransom! Finally! Yes! I finally got my ransom! Finally. Ah, it makes me happy. Right, so we have some kids. I mean... He actually likes me, actually. Yeah, sign no rush, in fact. Yeah, fuck the Valyrians. Let's just ally together. Westeros needs to band together to kick out these bloody Valyrian bastards. Yeah, fuck them. These guys don't belong here. This is our lands. This is our lands. We're not giving in. Right, I do want to try and get an alliance with like the most powerful vassal in my realm, which would be the Dreadfort. Okay, yeah, makes sense. No alliance to be had there. Is there? He's got... No. I'm looking for someone for my uncle to marry. Who's the second most powerful vassal? My kin. In the last half. Drell's married off. She's married. Yeah, that's not going to happen there. And they're all married as well. Okay, next powerful vassal in the realm would be Lord Glover. Does he have anyone for my... No. She's way too young. Alright, fourth most powerful vassal. Lord Theon Branch, the White Harbour guys. Let's have a look. Yeah, no. No, she's way too young. No, okay. Next most powerful vassal. Lord Daemon the Warrior's Point. Anyone for my uncle to marry. Nope. Okay, next most powerful vassal I can marry my uncle off to. The Targaryens. Yep, perfectly. Let's see if they got anyone for me to marry. No, they're all fucking married each other. Of course, the Targaryens, what do you expect? Illyria, you're married. Yeah, whatever. Ronald's actually got Valyrian features, that's interesting. Okay, next most powerful vassal in the realm. Alright, Lady of the North clans. No. Okay, next most powerful vassal. Well, just like the Unready. How old's my 12? I mean, maybe. I thought Lyra... Oh, she died. She would try to, like, do a revolt against me or something, but then she died. Run a haze, maybe? They would accept. Unless it's someone else for, like, maybe one of the... No. Actually, if I married her, maybe... No. Then again, I like a more matrilineal betrothal, actually. Which I'm pretty sure if these guys would... Actually, yeah, hang on. If I go over and look at matrilineal, they might be more inclined to accept. Most of these have already got marriages and stuff. So I kind of want to be matrilineal because I don't really think... Because obviously it'd just be have a random bastard house and I just don't really care. That's for betrothed. Jossart, maybe? He's quite... No, he's not really powerful though, is he? Although he does have a few claims... Oh, he does actually, look. He does have a couple claims in the Riverlands, which might be advisable. It's either that or we don't marry Harwood off at all. No, I'll leave it for now. I might try and legitimize him. We'll see. I probably won't bother, really. There's no... I'm not going to be playing it not much longer, so it doesn't really matter. I want to marry, like, alliances with the Reach and people and whatnot. The Danes control Dawn, so maybe an alliance with them. Princess Jess. There we go. get alliance with the Danes, then that sort of ties us closer to Westeros, I suppose. Will I send my... You are in... Well, go down here, actually. Guess we're going to war. Oh, I'm friends with Mormont. Lovely. I guess this is... One final battle will be in the south. God, capture them all. Holy shit. Yeah, he has... But Baron's just taken all of them prisoner. Fucking hell. Whoa. Yeah, you can forfeit the Barons straight away. I'm not having that. Not having you control that. It's ridiculous. Why would the Reach be annoyed at that? Not a realm subject. They're not a realm subject. They haven't even had a chance to even leave the area yet. Let alone be anything. God. Actually, wasn't there a... Oh no, I've already married him off to thingy now, that's it. Is there a possible place I could send some of my relatives off to own land, maybe? Cregan? I could give it to Ronald, because Cregan won't hold the Moat Cane forever, so Ronald actually would. Let's give Ronald Barrington. He's earned it. Hasn't done a lot, really, in the long run, but, you know, whatever. You know, Cregan, Ronald's, you know, still my cousin, so... Keep it in the family, I suppose. Right, now I need to march south. Seems we're going to war with the Valyrian household. Why are we attacking this? Oh, it's a trade post. Oh, okay, I see. Let's take some of the trade posts and while we're at it. Yeah, why not? Storm Queen Kamala. Oh, Kamala's... Oh, shit, so everyone's... Hang on a minute, what? Oh. She's attacking them. Right, okay, fine. But yeah, it seems like all of the Westeros is fighting against the Valyrians. That's actually something I quite like. Okay, let's do it. Let's kick the shit out of these guys. Right, okay, fine, yeah, let's do this. Let's knock these guys down a peg. Westeros stands as one. No. That's right, child, and you should talk to your own wife. Kind of weird. Actually, hang on a minute. I have no idea. Just speed up things, really. Merge it. No, it's not gonna work. Right, let's bring all our ships down to Greywater Watch. And the rest of my troops will march south. We could tap the twins while we're here. Oh dear, the mace is screwing somebody else. Brilliant, that's wonderful. Okay, let's go kill the new Valyrians, shall we? Oh, sorry, I will do. It's actually... I can't. I need 800 gold. Ah. Actually, if I do this... There you go, it's my 800 gold. Call for some Dragon Riders as well. Because we're gonna need them in this fight. Here, I'll build a... I think, what would go well in Winterfell? A castle, probably. Yeah. Let's build a new castle, fuck it. Yeah, let's go out. Let's do some big plays before we end the series. Where is... Yeah, Lord Laenor, it's the time has come. I think I need you in battle, mate. You're not the most amazing commander in the world. Oh, you don't have the best dragon in the world, but... I'm gonna need to take him off the position, don't I? That's gonna be annoying. Right, we need a Dragon Rider in this fight, I think, if we're gonna win this. deer on the top of a dragon? No, it's not very good. It's stuff to do. Yeah, I didn't really want to play this series that long. I mean, like, this last fight against Valyria might be fun, though. That's just nonsense again, where I can't imprison somebody. Oh, it's a revolt against my fucking vassal. But the problem is, though, it's a wildling revolt. Like, it's a wildling invader invading. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't be? Why wouldn't... If he's, like, invading for Skane, then wouldn't that be, like... Wouldn't he be attacking me? Surely? No? Seems odd to me, but okay. Release him, whatever. What's this in Bear Isles? Since while surveillance fits to Messe, Lord Benton Mormont happened upon the corpse of a mighty brown bear who died, who had whelped just before he, or some whisperer after she died. Nestled by the side of the mother's body, Lord Benton and his children found the cubs no more than a day old. Seeing the bear is a sigil of House Mormont, whose bloody bears, and that these were the same number of cubs as he has children, Lord Benton took it as a sign and blessing from the old gods of the forest that his children were meant to have them. Giving each child a cub and bidding them to care for them themselves. Now wherever they go, each child is followed by a dutiful snow bear cub, strangely obedient to the wish of its master and already grown to the mighty beast it will one day become. Imagine having that around your living room. You know, take into account his... No, not the ones that had died, just the kids that he had left. It says snow bear, but brown bear. He's also got a snow bear as well, so I'm pretty sure most of his... Oh no, maybe not. Maybe he just had a snow bear. The Mormonts would be a fun house of players. It'd be a bit difficult to expand though, because you'd only be on Bear Island. I guess the only place you could expand is probably Sea Dragon Point, if they're not High Lordship, or the North Clans. There's a Targaryen force down there. Seen comfortably in the south. Right. Eventually our troops will arrive. I can't do anything about it. It is a fucking... We can't drive the dragon from his realm. Like, it's just not going to happen. Right, these guys are taking way too long to get out. But you go over here. You go over here. And you may as well carry on now. Right, you're going over there. You go up here. This army's going there, so we'll send the other ship over there. And the other ship over there. Perfect. Quicker that way. Is that guy still in charge? The ambitious still lives. And when he dies, that goes straight to the king. What? No, they won. Oh. Oh, okay. Didn't need my help, I suppose. Really? Just for Ashwood? That seems like a bit ridiculous, but okay. I guess Baylor is slightly the mads. Oh, dear. Well, I guess all that for nothing, I suppose. Well, we better end that off there, I suppose. I think that'll probably end the series there, I think. We've got King Torrent. He's married to Rosamund, who's about to come of age soon. No, I'm not going to wait that long, so no point. But yeah, with our marriage, King Torrent is the son of both a Stark and a Mudd. The most brilliant Mudd that's probably ever existed in a very long time. Who sadly died way too young. King Torrent II. Second of his name. Rightful King of the North. And one that basically... Well, he's got a few issues here, but I think he sorted it out in time. I think going forward... I don't think there will be an issue. Dawn is the ceremonial sword of House Mudd. Now, although we nicked it, it's a big great sword. So if we ever were to use it in battle, we'd just be carrying it. We'd probably, I can imagine when Torrent goes to war, he probably has Dawn strapped to his back, and Lady Forlorn in his holster to his left or right, whichever if he's left or right-handed. Lady Forlorn is the sword is one-handed sword he carries. Guardian is the armor of House Mudd. Was once owned by Roderick and made well, a long time ago. Made well over 40 odd years ago. Yeah, not bad. So yeah, I think Dawn will be our sort of sword. Queen Rosamund will be our queen. By the way it looks, I think we'll get along well. Eventually, Dowager Queen will pass away and King Baelor will be the heir. And eventually Baelor will be our heir. He will be the, well, our ally, and he'll be the king. We have the Stormlands and Alliance, so I think that alliance will carry on, I think. Well, we'll see how it goes though. Then maybe Osmond might abdicate in favour of the rightful Stormlander guy, but who really rightful Durandon. Got an alliance with Lord Paramount Reynolds eventually, so we've got an alliance that strengthens ourselves with Dawn. So that's pretty good. The remaining Vale Lords, what will happen, I don't know. Later down the line, we might eventually help them retake the Vale, kick out the New Valyrians, might give the Ironborn their independence and allow them to do as they are. The Lannisters might eventually return to the Queen of the West, maybe. And we can help them reclaim their territories. As for the Riverlands, bit of a fucking mess. But I suppose maybe the Lannisters... Well, wasn't there a Lord Paramountcy of... No, I think that must have been taken. Yeah. Rosman Mouse got burnt alive. Maybe at some point down the line the... Why is it when I click on something the music turns off? Weird. No, it's not what I wanted to click on. Yeah, maybe the Mouses might have the Trident back at some point. Why is that De Jure Sunset Empire? Ugh, weird. Guess it did hold it for about 100 years, I suppose. Never. The North will stay as it is, I think. We might possibly, later down the line, push our claims for the North. Maybe Freylands and Twins might be ours at some point. Maybe might end up taking the northern part, possibly. Like this bit, perhaps. To sort of join up our borders. We might hold the northern part. Eventually, maybe we might take the Iron Isles as well. Which I would have done had we have got an ambition to do an invasion or something. Then I would have done ages ago, but... That hasn't popped up. The North is eventually going to have a castle, which would name after our father. The Hammer. The castle would be called the Hammer. The Hammer of Justice Castle or something like that. Winterfell's not too bad. It's personal study. Got personal training yard. Household guard. Huge Northern fortress. Catapult. Small estate. Didn't quite upgrade this as much as I wanted to, but it's not too bad. And the refuge as well isn't also too bad either. That will upgrade in time. Maybe rebuild a fort one day. In terms of our actual bloodline, so if I go all the way to, not Tristan the First, that's just too far back. So we close all this down. So back with Valeria, you may remember, I already recapped this, so I won't go through this again. But there was a great murder and Bernard fled to Westeros, and that's where we're at, basically. So Bernard had, let's just close it, I don't see too many. So Bernard had 4 children. Aemon the Mutilator, my great-great-grandfather, yeah. And Bernard being my great-great-great-grandfather. So you had Lord Aemon, the Mutilator, who'd married to this woman to try and get an alliance with the... Eventually claimed the North, which we eventually did. We had Lord Tristifer of the Rills, who was slayed by Lord Jossard, who was eventually our friend later down the line. Was that a tribe I can't remember, yeah. John of the Widow's Watch, who sadly died without children. Lord Tristan the Sheepshagger, as he was known. The Lord of Mudd Road, who had quite a few kids. Bernard Mudd, who died stillborn. Sabatha, who married the Sea Dragon Point guys. Widron Mudd, we'll get into him in a minute. And a few other bastard houses who fizzled out after the time. Widron Mudd eventually had Toran Mudd. And eventually the Mudds became ladies of the North clans later down the line. I hate when it does that. Try and look at a certain bloodline and just say it does that. So yeah, the Mudds of Mudd Road went on to become the Lords of the North clans later down the line. Tristifer, Lord of the Rills. The Rill line unfortunately died out, and eventually now we have the... Well, we don't anymore. The Blackmires don't hold it anymore. Who took it after her? No, I think I revoked it, didn't I think? No, they still hold it, actually, no, yeah. So the Blackmires hold control of that place. Then we got Aemond, which we had the Gold Wolves, who for a time did hold lands, but unfortunately died out, sadly, due to the Grey Plague, which struck them down. We had Bernard Mudd, who had a bunch of kids, but, well, Ned's line continued with Lord Moors of the Mudd Road. Alice, who married into the Mud Road. Melara, who died of succumbing to severe injuries. Lara Mudd was married to the Lannister King. Was he Emperor? No. Yeah, we used her for quite a few marriages, didn't we? We had Theon Mudd. We had Sorel Mudd. Let's just close this a minute. Sorel Mudd, I'll just close all this a minute. Sorel, who was married to Emperor Balerion, whose son was the Emperor. Well, now they're... Well, not anymore. Well, no. Bathon is now the Emperor, so their line sort of carries on. The Targaryens will always have a bit of mud in their blood. Mage married one of the other Mudds. The Mudds at Broken Branch. So that's that line carries on with Lord Ronald. Well, no, he... Yeah. You had Tauren Mudd of Last Half, so you had Rickard and you have Shira, so that's sort of all come down from the original Mud Road line from Tristan, the sheep shagger, apparently. Then Roderick, my grandfather, who, well, I want to say father, but he's not. Let's have a look at the relatives here. Alison, who is... Oh, she's been divorced. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so John Mudd got sent to the wall, didn't he? Oh, okay. So that's why she's actually now divorced. Interesting. So her line is more Mudd, so she's got Margaret Mudd. Ronald Mudd, yeah, which I've already covered from John's side of the family. So that's, yeah, that's secured there. Yep. Lord Cregan, my uncle, the Iron Hand, who was eventually was meant to be the heir, but that never happened. Sarah Mads was... Oh, she died. That's a shame. And Rickard Mormont's now... The Mormonts are pretty good. Maria Mudd sadly died stillborn. Ronald's now the Lord of the Barrowlands, so I imagine his sons will hold that thereafter. Sansa's married to the other Mormonts, so she's still alive. And we are now, as we were friends, as my grandfather was friends with Roger, we are now friends with the Lord Benton. The Mormonts and Mudds have always had a strong bond with family and whatnot. So it's nice to see. Any son that I think we have will at some point potentially marry one of the Mormonts. Maybe. Maybe if we had a son, then Silene might marry into that. Maybe. Theon, who was the knight who was given the sisters. Married to a Lannister, who's now gone off to marry someone else. She had Edward, who's now the Mad, and his son Theon, and then Orenna and Roderick as well. Roderick's not doing too well though, it's just a shame, but there you go. The Sarah Mudds. You had Harwood Mudd, who's my uncle, who eventually married the Dane girl, who will eventually here travel to Dawn, and alongside his wife here be in charge of Dawn with her. Tristan, my father, who was a Hammer of Justice, one of the greatest Mudds ever to live since the days of since the days of the original Hammer of Justice. He sadly died of the froth in the mouth, which is a very tragic way to go. My mother is now off with the Lord of Mud Road now, so she lives a happy, comfortable, quiet life over there. Got my half-sister Orenna as well. No doubt King Torrhen quite often heads to the Mud Road to spend time with his mother, as Mud Road was the place where we started the series, so yeah, feels only right. We had Theomore Mudd, who was my twin, who sadly died stillborn, which is quite a tragic way. Tristan had a bit of a tragic way, didn't it, this side of the family. King Torrhen is now the heir. He's now the king. The Young Wolf, as his vassals call him, and he probably goes by that title. Young Wolf being that he was a wolf. He is a Stark, in a way. He has got Stark blood, so, you know. And obviously has blood of King Roderick. So yeah, he's married to King Rosamund, who I imagine will have many, many children in the years to come. So that's the Mud line, really. Other than that, it's not a whole lot. You got... She's still in charge of that. He's in charge of that. Whose son, Galbert, actually won't hold that now. The Starks still hold Carhold. Probably won't regain the north, I suspect. Lord Gior, the mum of the Dreadfort, is now in charge of that place. We have Lord Eddard Grove. The Groves we gave land to a while back. We're related to the Cathars as well. That's interesting. Then you had Lord Sigmund of Skagos, who is, well, still holds Skagos even now. He had that for years. And then you have the Reeds, Lord Damon Widow's Point, still holds that. Ronald Broken Branch. Lord Leonor the Chase, who was the Targaryens of Oldcastle, who still hold that now. We've already covered who holds the sisters. Lord Jossart the Unready, who's very ambitious and wants to take lands in the Trident and whatnot. Then we got... No, wrong one. Lord Alaric of Flint's Finger. What to, Lord Harrison, or was it Walton? Yeah, Lord Walton died a long time ago. Went to Lord Alaric. I don't know why the music keeps disappearing while I'm, like, talking, but there you go. Well, Eddard died long ago, and his son's still around. So, Lord Alaric of Flint's Finger. Still got Prince Cregan of Moat Caelan. He still holds that. We got Theon the Bladesman of White Harbour. Pretty good. Then we had Hormund, who held that. The Mandaleys, I don't think are even alive. Are they? No, there's still someone alive. They hold the Blackwater Grove now. Then we have... I didn't mention that. Then we got... She's in charge of that place. We've got the Sea Dragon Point, the Ice Marks. Who I think were a... Oh, they were revoked by... They were given... No, they were given by Theon, my great-grandfather. The first king of the North. By the Mudds, anyway. Baron the Knight, House Glover, and we got some of the smaller lords, so Master Steven Ashwood. Yep. Held that for a while. Lord Reynard of Castle Kerwin. Well, it's now the Tall Huts. His heir is actually this guy. Hopefully he has some more kids. And then you got Lady Melara, who's my Master Whisperers. The Fens are set to take over, who did hold land. They still do, actually, yeah. And now they will hold another castle from a different line of the family. And then Lord Donna Holt, who is the Master of Torrens Square. So that's really it for the vassals and whatnot in the realm. We'll have a little look at... Well, we've seen this and all that. We know the Gardens rule that. We know the Arryns don't rule that. So there's no need to really go over that again. The Emperor of New Valyria, well, we've had quite a few. Balefin, Balerion, Aethan, Valix, Balerion, Alix, Rhaegar, Aegon. 107 years old, Aegon. Wow. Crazy. Right, so I'll look at a few things. I'm sure we'll look at, I suppose we'll do a quick save now, so I won't be coming back here. I'll probably will keep the save and stuff, just in case, you know, if I ever want to come back to the save, and I might do, but we'll see. I suspect I probably will download some new submods, so I probably won't have to save. If I do come back, I will. I might, then we'll see, really. But I'm probably content to move on to some newer campaigns and newer stuff. I may possibly keep the Targaryen Dynasty save, so we might return to do that. One thing I wanted to look at was the King's Guard that apparently has been formed. So I assume 151, so it's not been around. So there's a few that have died. The Oathbreaker got executed. Interesting. So Reynard Renton got assassinated. Let's have a look. So we got Lord Commander Holland, the Demon of Derry. So he's pretty good, actually. So Benedict Mallister, not bad. So Humphrey Longthorpe, one of the System and Exiles. Allard the Spotted, who actually rides Vis Yap. We'll talk about the dragons in a bit. So John Darklin, who's actually one-handed, so I don't know why they've really let him in. Maybe he lost that after he's the King's Garden. Yeah. So Robin Branfield, not bad. And Saharan Longstride. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at dragons, shall we? There's a few untamed ones, but I'm pretty sure most of them are all in that Targaryen dynasty. Yeah, in that sort of dragon dynasty thing. 32 living dragons. Wow. Got a few dragon eggs as well. Vermithor, look in the shadow. Lady Alyra Targaryen. Princess Palace Targaryen. Roland Targaryen. One of my relatives. Not relatives, but one of my just guys up in Oldcastle. Lord Freeholder Jakar. With the Anagarian family. The Dustfire's got one. Nicea's got one. Lucerus, Anagarian, and Alar's got one. Okay, let's have a look at the dragons, and shall we? This will be interesting, because there's a lot of dragons. So, starting from the very beginning, this is quite interesting. I think we're going to end up doing this with the Targaryen dynasty, but the dragon line will be different. So, you started off with Unknown Dragon, which is the first ever dragon, well, that started the Targaryen line of dragons anyway. So, you had Terex, who is the first Targaryen dragon. I think Aenar the Exile rode him, I'm pretty sure. Then you had Nessarion, who I think was ridden by Gaemon the Glorious, and then Daenerys the Dreamer rode Urax, I think. And then I think eventually Morgullion was one of this later ones. The dragons rid by his ancestors, or Aegon's grandfather, I think. Balerion the Black Dread came on to Aegon fairly quickly. So you had Nessarion and Urax, and then they had a kid called Morgon, who died quite fairly old on. Maybe some say he was killed by Balerion, who knows. So Balerion the Black Dread, who was the biggest and greatest dragons, well, at the time it was around anyway. So Balerion the Black Dread died pretty early on. I think I remember pointing out in the Stark Dynasty. Died from severe maim, which sucked. Then you had Meraxes, who also died a natural death at the age of 209. The oldest dragon ever to live. So Meraxes, like, who died in canon, survived and lived for a long time. Vhagar, who died a natural death, 195. We've got Phalanx the Dark Dread, who's sort of a cannibal. I don't think anyone rides him, do they? Oh, no, there were some. You had to call it. Oh, God. Oh. Why does it always take me out of that bloody thing? It's so annoying. No, I just want to look at fucking... Ugh. No, I don't want to... Ugh, I hate when it does that. Gaulies, Daemon, Daryl. So yeah, most of it's going to be just Targaryens. So you've got Phalanx. Let's have a look at his kids. So we had Jevivus. Been ridden by Rhaena Targaryen at the time, who's the master over in Oldcastle. Okay, cool. She's got a pretty powerful dragon in Oldcastle. Oldcastle has like become the dragon outpost of like for the Targaryens that live in the north. Suvion, who is not doesn't have an owner at the moment. She's got this dragon's got, is it a she or he? It's a he dragon. You can tell if this one's a she dragon because it says husband next to it, and that's a he dragon because it says wife next to it. She had Valzarixis, who had died from in battle, well, severe maiming, so died not long after. A Wraithring, which has been ridden by Laenor. Rhinon, ridden by Daeron, who's also in Oldcastle, and I think he's in Oldcastle, yeah. So these are sort of the dragons that are in Oldcastle right now. White Wing isn't in Oldcastle? Okay. So I think they're somewhere else. So Valzarixis is in another place. But these dragons here will be in the north. We've got Harris as well, he's ridden by Baena, one of the generals over there. So that's Meraxes, you've got Westeros and Greyfire. Some of these will overlap somewhat. Yeah, Westeros, who's been ridden by nobody at the moment. Greyfire's ridden by no one. Red Priest Bayron is riding that one, which is interesting. Dustfire's been ridden by no one, but Lovers with Greyfire, or Razes. Oh, okay. There's Gravefire, ridden by Princess Melora Dragonstone. Did I mention who Gravefire? Yeah, I did. Meraxes been ridden by Rhaea Targaryen. Volantix been ridden by the Red Priest of Driftmark. The Ring Stranger died in battle against Tagar, who I think is somewhere around in the... I'll look at that in a minute. Yeah, Winged Stranger's died. Gold Scale got killed by Phalanx the Dark Dread, who's, I think, killed a few dragons. Yeah, he's killed a lot. Merbagon, Aquis, wow. He is not a friendly dragon. Well, they call it the Dark Dread, I suppose. Yeah, Gemtail died from severe maiming, sadly. I think I remember that one. That was that dragon fight that happened earlier. Najos and... Okay, cool. Let's have a look at Vhagar. Vhagar's got quite a few dragons under his belt. So let's go... Oh, wow, there's a load of them. Holy crap. A load of them. Okay, where do we start? Start with the youngest. So we've got Driffon, who's been ridden by nobody. Archon has been ridden by no one. Volagavis was killed by Phalanx as well. Raz's been ridden by no one. Sea Wing's been ridden by Prince Gunter, the heir to Dragonstone. Is that... Yeah, it's the same dragon that. Vaydragon was killed by Gemtail. That was the epic dragon duel we saw a while ago. So Phalanx has been... No one. Matarian's been ridden by Lord Freeholder of the Isle of Serpents. The Anagarians have a dragon. I don't really know who the Anagarians are. I've seen their name crop up in before. He's also got a dragon as well. So the Targaryens of... So they like Cadet branches of the Targaryens, maybe? No, I just think they're around. This is the Ram High Valyrian house. I've just seen the name Anagarian a lot. Then we got... Lozaron, who died from severe maiming, so probably another dragon battle. Arcranian was ridden by one of the Anagarians once again. Dana was ridden by the heir, we saw that a minute ago. Matarian, ridden by that guy. Actually, no, that's the dragon up there. Taegar's been ridden by, well, the wife of the Emperor of New Valyria, which is a bit of a fucking age gap there, but there you go. The AI does some odd marriages sometimes. Right. That's Eric's dragon. That's diving severe maiming. The Lithinios. Yeah, Lithinios, that's still alive. Ridden by no one. There's a lot of wild dragons around. Aquos got killed by Phalanx. This Yap is ridden by that Kingsguard dude we saw earlier. The Winged Stranger died from severe maiming. Interesting. Merbagon got killed by Phalanx once again. That's interesting. And Aquos, who is being ridden by Daenerys of Dragonstone. And Vagal being ridden by Aegon, who's actually imprisoned by King Baelor for some reason. Probably caught him in battle. And the last dragons is we're going for his Exion, who died from a serious wound. That's quite early on, might be during the Conquest Wars. We've already seen Javevis Tagar, been ridden by a concubine of the Prince of Dragonstone. Okay. Furcrax has been ridden by Dalla, and then Harris has been ridden by Baena. So that is the dragons. There's a fuck ton of them. It's quite a lot of. I don't think I've ever seen the dragons get that populated before. I think if you played on a bit longer, there'd be even more dragons. There'd be like in the 50 odd, I think. But yeah, that's quite interesting. But yeah, that's basically it. I guess we have a look at religions. Basically, nearly converted everything over to the old gods religion. They got Beyond the Walls old gods. That's Faith to 7. Yeah, Faith to 7 still controls most of Westeros. Some of its old gods up here, I think. Sun gods, still a bit of that around. R'hllor is still greatly. Didn't they turn R'hllor, the Valyrians? Or did they stay? Yeah, they did actually. Yeah, they did go R'hllor. I got R'hllor's spread a bit in the south down there. Gods of UT, bit of old gods from the last time around is still there. Still lingers on. These guys, and yeah, that's it over there. Cultures, so has the cultures changed much? Northmen's still predominant in the north. Cragman's still there. Hill Clansman's still there. Skagosi, Wilding, yeah, most of it's still pretty much the same. Culture takes a long time for it to turn over. That's actually Sunlander. That's interesting. Yeah, I saw it when the Sunlands invade is still sort of around. Winterfell is very thriving economy. White Harbour and Carhole, that's quite interesting. Mir's not thriving that much. Penta's pretty good. Yeah, the Jade Sea's doing wonders for the economy. The Empire de Jure's all changed a bit. And that's a bit funny. Revolt Risk, not too bad in the north. A little bit over here with the whole religion probably. Stilfon's got a bad load of it. Probably because that guy's sun gods. That probably doesn't help. No, that's over there is a bit rubbish. Dynasties, Targaryen, Land, Mudd, basically. Durindon holds all that now. Trade zones. Your government types, so feudal, tribal, beyond the wall. Feudal's nomadic is quite big. Merchant Republic still around, but mostly under the Valyrian Empire, it's sort of a bit different. Sorry, no plagues as well at the moment. That's interesting. I don't know if we went through the Stark Dynasty when we ended the Stark Dynasty. I think we did. We must have done at the time. But I'm not going to go through the Stark Dynasty. About 33 members. Then we had John, the White Wolf, and then we had Rickon. Then we had John, and then we had John. So that's a brief little look at them. Really, there's not a whole lot to really say. What would the Empire of ET? What's that been like lately since the Starks took over? So we had Tauren the Great, who became the Pearl White Emperor. The Sarah the Beast Tamer did rule for a time, but got deposed and executed by Magenta Emperor Cao Quan, who I think was their rival before, I think. No, I don't know, actually. He might have been someone else. Xun II, who was beheaded by the Pearl White Emperor, who we wiped them out. But we didn't wipe them out, they died out on their own afterwards. Died from venomous snakebite. Cleo, oh yeah, Cleos got killed by him, didn't he? Oh, he died of an infection in one day. Yeah, we weren't gonna like go to avenge Cleos's death, but well, he died a long time ago. But his daughters all died out, and that was it from him. He had a bunch of kids, so I think most of them all died of grey plague and whatnot. But Cleos would be proud that his family lived on in some way or another. His line got wiped out, executed by the Tauren. Just went on the fucking rampage with that family. Holy crap! Till he eventually died of old age. And Bu Zhao, who I think tried to start a rebellion, was killed. And the Bu family died out, never again regaining power. Well, she did for a time, but she didn't hold it very long. No, she took oh, she did take it, didn't she? Yeah, she took it, and eventually the Starks took it back. Yeah. Since then, the ET Empire's been through a lot, really. The further got on, who's got eaten by that. Jesus Christ. Exo. So you had the Yi Dynasty, held it for a while. They lost it, and then this guy's now in charge, the Chai Lord Protector. Oh, okay, so they've actually... So they're actually probably doing the Grand Council, I'd imagine. I wonder if the Grand Council might actually put the Starks back in charge. So they still... No, they have claims to my shit. How? Okay. I'm surprised there's still strong claims on the north after all this time. I thought that would have fizzled out a long time ago. He's actually fighting... The Starks are trying to do a war for that. It's probably why I haven't called a Grand Council. But who knows, we'll say lore-wise maybe the Starks finally regained their Empire of ET after all those years ago. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. There's not a lot to really go over now. I mean, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much else to say. Oh, Valyrian Steel Swords. I guess we'll tell you who's got what. So, Cregan's got Crab's Pincer. Ronald? I didn't give him one, did I? No. So, Edwall's got Truth. So, Truth is his. Nice. And then I've got Dawn, Lady Forlorn. What we should have done really is give Dawn to Harwood, and then he will eventually return Dawn to the Dawn family, to the Danes, not the Dawn family, the Dane family. But nah. Harwood Snow's got Orphan Maker, so eventually that'll probably pass down to the Danes unless it does return to us. I don't know. But that I'd imagine will pass to the Danes, and eventually the Danes will have a Valyrian Steel Sword back, not their own, but Orphan Maker. So not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, that's basically all there is to say. I mean, there's a few dragon eggs around, but that's it, really. The Mudd of Oldstones, it's been a fun run. I've had a great fun with this campaign. It's been quite a long series, really. I didn't think this long series would be as long, but yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this. Remember, we started this around the time of Dance of the Dragon, of House of Dragon, sorry. So around August 2022. So we're recording this on the 10th of December. So yeah, the series has been going on for quite a while. And this save game itself has been going on since about January. Tell you what, let me quickly look it up when the Stark Dynasty started, and I'll tell you how long that's gone for. When my phone decides to finally work. There you go. I'll have a quick look at my poll as I'm going past. If the phone would hurry up. Thank you. Yeah, Valerion is vastly in the lead. 42 votes, 60% in favour to them right now. Jedi Fallen is pretty high in the votes. We've got 50 votes in that games vote, which is quite cool. Nice to see the games vote being as popular, almost as popular, nearly as popular as the CK2 votes. So Jedi Fallen are definitely going to be the one we're playing there, I think. So let's find the Stark Dynasty. And have a look when it started. So we started the Stark Dynasty in... Drum roll, please. The 28th of February. So not long after I started my new job at Legoland. That's interesting. We had quite a few breaks from that. But the Stark Dynasty eventually ended in 26th of June. Because I had a big... Yeah, because I stopped recording. I had my... Episode 5 was recorded on the 16th of March. And then I had a massive break. And then all of a sudden, the CK2 series returned. In the 26th of June, when I decided to finally end the series there, because I just wasn't enjoying it. It gave a bit of a closure to that series. As I just wasn't enjoying myself. Then I was sort of going off CK2 as a lot at that time. I was more into Total War, but I've sort of come back to it with House of Dragon. It's sort of maybe more interested in it, I think. I think the Stark Dynasty was alright, but it just wasn't it was okay. It was a fun series, but I just don't think it would have really. I wasn't really enjoying myself. So why I started, I don't know really. But yeah, now I feel as if the Mudd Dynasty has sort of carried it on in the save. That's too happy. We've carried on the save since with 170 years of the Stark Dynasty. Well, so we've carried on from the Stark Dynasty with the Mudd Dynasty, and we've come full circle. And I feel as if we've closed the Mudd Dynasty, we've finished the Mudd Dynasty, and we've also given the Stark Dynasty more of a fitting closure, I think. Even though we weren't playing the Starks, we still sort of carried on that save and carried on as another house, but we sort of gave that closure to the Stark Dynasty. So we sort of carried on in the way, just with a different house, which I think was a good move to do. And I'm glad that I did this series. I think it was fun. I had a great fun time playing as the Mudds. I doubt I'll play as the Mudds ever again, probably. I don't really have a reason to play as them again or really come back to their house. Maybe I might, if I played them again, I might play during the Andal invasion period, possibly. But we'll see, really. I don't know. Who's to say we won't play as the Mudds again? Who knows? Going forward, I don't think there'll be that many Dynasty series for CK2. Like, this is Mudd Dynasty and Targaryen Dynasty, because Dynasty spans... Well, it spans a while. Like, at least 100 or so years since when we started. We've been playing for 100 years as the Mudds. So yeah, that's the King of the North title, if anyone wondering. Bran the Wise, who was the king for a time, but had to go into exile. Yeah, Brandon, the son of the others. Great king. Theon the Mad, who was responsible for the fall of his dynasty in Stark Dynasty. These guys are foreigners who took over. He didn't last long and were cut down by Theon during a tribal combat. King Theon III the Strong, and Roderick II the Sword of the Morning, and Torrhen II the Young Wolf. So, nice way for it to end, really. But yeah, in future I think I'm going to be calling the series like House Bracken, for example, or House Blacktide, or House Durandon. And in some cases I might do a series where he plays Aegon the Conqueror and maybe take over Westeros. Maybe play as his son or grandson, or possibly play as his descendants for a little bit. See what happens, really. But we'll see. I don't want my CK2 series do go on for a very long time, so I want to try and shorten them a bit. So I feel as if the longer they go on for, the longer they get to the point where they get so long, to the point where I lose interest easily, because I'm just like I've been playing this Dynasty series for so long that I'm like I want to play something else. I don't really care about this Dynasty anymore. I want to go play as like someone else and do something different for a bit. And also I want to do other games and do other mods as well. Like if you're doing like a massive long Targaryen Dynasty series, like we'll be doing it forever, and I'll never play anything else for a bit. So yeah, that's why I'm not doing Dynasty series too much now, unless I have a particular reason to do a Dynasty series. An idea that I saw from Soul Games Inc. is that he was doing like a house, like the Targaryen Dynasty, but playing as, so with all the bookmarks. Actually, I'll show you that in a second. So we'll come out of this now, I'll show you that in a bit. We have beaten House Yormwood, which is over here. Nice, not far off the Hoars. We haven't quite beat the Targaryen Dynasty, but that's if we play on forever. But I'm not doing that. Nice. So Bernard the Ambitious, who... Now that 61 years wasn't Bernard just being in charge. That was also taking into account the how long we play as the Stark Dynasty as well. That's sort of how it works when you control another character. So Bernard ruled for 61 years, known as the Ambitious. Yar Aemon, well, Lord Bernard, it's because the other guys took over for a while. He scored the most. He did a lot for his dynasty. Lord Aemon Mutilator ruled for 24 years, but the Mutilator and did a lot in bringing forth the Starks, the Mudd Dynasty, to the throne. And Theon fulfilled his father's dream and became King Theon the Strong. Only ruled for 24 years, but in those 24 years he took over the North, solidified his kingdom as the dominant, solidified his dynasty as the dominant kingdom of the North, dominant dynasty of the North. So that's Theon the Strong. We had Roderick the Sword of the Morning. Yeah, leave it there. And King Roderick the Sword of the Morning, who ruled for 50 years, the longest reigning king the Mudds ever had. Well, maybe that might change in years to come, who knows. But Torrhen may outlive that, perhaps, what we'll say. Maybe he might be like Robb Stark and die young, but who knows. But yeah, Roderick the Sword of the Morning, 50 years. He was the one who did the most for his dynasty, 11,000. Crazy. And then King Tauren, who we played as today, who ruled for 11 years. So yeah, that's the Mudd. I don't know if it will show me the chronicle properly. No, it won't. It will just start by it will start by King Roderick, which declared war against Lord Roderick Seagat. These aren't really accurate, this really. I won't read through all that, but I'll let you guys read that if you want to have a read. King Roderick II was slain by his kingdom grandson Tauren, seized the throne of the kingdom of Grand Ceremony in Winterfell. King Baelor supported King Baelor Gardener of the Reach in the war against enemies. On the war against King Tauren II of the North. What? King Tauren won the war against King Tauren II. Okay. Yeah, that's a little broken. I don't know why. I find the Chronicle thing to be so broken. I think if you want the Chronicle thing to look better, you have to play as like an Iron Man thing. But I think it works better in vanilla CK2 anyway. But yeah, when we get out of this, I'll go through and explain the idea. Well, I don't know if I'll quite do it because I'll be directly copying Soul Games Inc. I don't really want to copy him really. Although most of my ideas and series have come from him really. I've just done them better. Probably not. Well, I mean, he's done a pretty good job. I tend to refine the ideas. But yeah, basically what he did is he played as the Targaryens. But I didn't just play as them from this Century of Blood or anything like that. He played as them from every single bit of history, like every bookmark, but as like the Targaryens. So he started with Aegon here. Then he did the War of Conquest with Aegon, fulfilling the sort of historical route, I suppose. So I mean, he's High Lord. No. Then he played as Maegor the Cruel in the Faith Minister Uprising, and Aegon, like I could do. So what I could do is do like a House of Dragon series, where we play as the Targaryens through most interesting events, really. Like, so I could play as the War of Conquest, play as Prince Aegon. I could play as the Faith Minister Uprising as maybe Maegor the Cruel, and then maybe do another run as Aegon the Uncrowned. The Three Daughters, I could do one as Jaehaerys the Old, and see how it goes. Maybe do one as Jaehaerys taking the storm that's taking the throne from Maegor in that war. The Rogue Prince, we could play as Viserys for a bit and see how that goes, or we play as Daemon. Daemon, the Rogue Prince. Dance of Dragons, we could play as Aegon for one side of it, we could play as Rhaenyra, we could even play as one of the other Targaryens in the dance, but we just have to give them lands and titles. Conquest of Dawn, we could play as Daeron the Young Dragon, or some years later we could play as Baelor the Blessed and see what the hell happens there. We have the Blackfire Rebellion, we could play as King Daeron the Good, or Daemon the Blackfire Host, maybe Prince Baelor himself, maybe even, I don't know if Maegor has lands actually. Maybe play as the other claimants in this land, maybe like Brennan Rivers and Bittersteel, give them some lands and titles, or maybe do an event where the Blackfires have won the war and the Targaryens are either in exile or dead. Exile would be more interesting because then they might return and reclaim the throne. After Spring, you had King Aerys and also Prince Rhaegal. You can play as them. Third Blackfire Rebellion, you can play as King Haegon and try and take the Iron Throne. Aerys again. You can play as Raymond Redbeard's invasion, which is pretty easy. Blackfire Rebellion, you can play as Daemon and maybe Aegon the Unlikely. Life in Storm Rebellion, plays Aegon again. Nine Penny Kings, plays Jaehaerys. Or Maze the Monstrous, maybe. Robert's Rebellion, you can play as Aerys, or maybe Rhaegar. Crown Stag, you can play as Viserys, maybe trying to, like, in Essos, trying to reclaim the throne, maybe. Clash of Kings, you can play as Daenerys, obviously. Where is she? Did I go past her? There she is. Play as Dany, which would be quite fun. Feast of Crows would be quite interesting. Play as Dany again, but you'll be a little late in the time period where she's already Queen of Meereen. You can play as Jon Snow and try and reclaim his Targaryen ancestry and become king, possibly. That'd be quite interesting. Or play as Aegon, who the Aegon 6th Targaryen. If he is Aegon, he could be a Blackfire. He couldn't be a Lowborn. That's just that Varys is using as a claimant to the throne, possibly, to try and take over and put someone that's good for the throne on, maybe. But who knows, really. But yeah, there's a few ideas we could do. That's like, actually, we want to do the Targaryen dynasty. We could always do like a Baratheon thing, where we play as Robert Baratheon, maybe, and take over or maybe it's Renly, possibly, or Stannis,
Or Joffrey, that'd be funny. We could even play as... There's so many people we can play as. We can play as the Karstarks, Peter Baelish. See what we can do as in that time period, maybe. That'd be interesting. Yeah, there's a lot we can really do. We can play in the Century of Blood and whatnot. Some of these might do via voting. So maybe what I might do is do what we've done with the voting system that we've done before. I think my next series after we've done the this Valerion series, which is likely going to happen with let me find him. Let me go to 8. With likely Lord Athan of Driftmark. After that, I probably will look at doing another mod. I might do some other like mods and stuff. Something that's not Game of Thrones for a change. It would be nice to play something that isn't Game of Thrones. I love this mod to death, but I would love to play a different type of thing. Different sort of series later down the line. That'd be cool. Different mod, different game. Not game. I do like CK2 a lot though. So, but a different sort of like... I can see myself playing a different mod, definitely. And maybe the vanilla game as well. Some DLCs and different characters. Just stuff to randomize it up, really. Maybe it might be a house run series where he plays like House Valerion. Or he plays a character run series where he just plays the Sea Snake, for example. And go from there, really. Maybe I might play as possibly Sea Snake's son or grandson, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I think in the game, I think in the Dance of Dragons, it actually does make... Oh, no, it won't, because you've got... Oh, yeah, you can play in the Year of the Red Spring, actually, can you? That's interesting. That's an interesting period to play in. No, I'll show you quickly. Well, that's basically after... I think you have to go ahead a little bit further in the Dynasty. I think you have to go about the end of that year, and then eventually Laenor and... Yeah, Corlys' kids are all dead. See, right now... Oh, no, they're all dead. This is about the right time period. Okay. I was wrong. But yeah, this period, you got Laenor dead. Jacaerys is my... I don't know who my heir is. Oh, Vaemon's the heir. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so we can definitely change that then, actually. Oh, so Norothy succession. So Laenor. So that series you could play as Jacaerys as the heir, and eventually you'll be... So she's married Daemon this time. So that's an interesting period to play in, actually. The Red Spring. So not during the Dance of Dragons, but just before it. Like in the Red Spring, after all that's kicked off. Lionel's, I think you have to go ahead a little bit further. So Lionel and Harwin die. And Larys takes over. I think Aemon should be... No, not quite. So if you go a little bit further in the year, so about the 8th moon or something, then Aemon will be one-eyed. And Lionel will be dead. So yeah, it's quite an interesting period to play in, really. Viserys is with Alicent. I think Otto's the Hand of the King, is he? I don't know if he is on the start of the game, but yeah. You've got Aegon, you've got Helena, who isn't married to Aegon at the time, so that could be different. Got Lord Grover before he becomes too senile. You've got Boromir Baratheon before Boris takes over. Who Stefan was murdered not long ago. Got Timmond of the Westerlands. So before Jason Lannister. Aeron Greyjoy before Dalton Greyjoy. Like long before Dalton. Jason in Thailand is in... Well, meant to be in the Iron Throne. Loras Tyrell. Got the Dornish. The 3 daughters is still up and about. Although I think Daemon isn't the king. I think he lost that or something. I don't know what's happened there. He was king, but I think he left it, didn't he? Banned, I think, to the Valerians. So yeah, it's quite an interesting period to play in, really. You got the Starks before Kraken. You got Rickon Stark, which you may remember was the one that bent the knee and swore his oath to Rhaenyra. Whether or not he upheld that oath in the House of Dragon, we'll have to see. Going by the law, he should do. Then we got the High Septon. And we have got Kristen Cole as well. I can't remember if they start off as rivals with Rhaenyra. I don't know if they do, actually. Yeah, they do. That's interesting. And of course, we've got Rhaenys as well, who is also around. I wonder if Carl Corey's still around at this time, or if he's been... Because I think he vanished without a trace. Yeah, that makes sense. I could even do a series as, perhaps... Laenor returning. I mean, there was some speculation that Adam Valerion is actually Laenor, like, but in disguise as a Valerion, maybe. So it was said that Corlys had a bunch of bastards, but I don't know if that we don't know if there's any truth to that really, but let's see what happens really in the actual, whether or not they show that in the House of Dragon. It'd be cool if they did. But I could do a series with Laenor, with like a Laenor as a different house, and just like in Essos doing, maybe be a pirate or something like that, just screwing around in Essos. Maybe not a pirate because he fought against 3 daughters. Maybe like in the Shadows in Essos, just doing his own thing. Perhaps even a Valyrian claimant in North Valyria, trying to restore the North Valyrian kingdom. That'd be interesting. See what Laenor gets up to. But yeah. But that's all for now. Next series will be the Valyrians, which will be quite fun. Obviously, we'll be carrying on with the Targaryen dynasty, so expect more of that. You'll be getting more Targaryen dynasty a bit more frequent now. I should hopefully have some time to record more Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, so you'll be getting more of that. And eventually, after the Black Flag, you'll get more Jello Fallen Order. Well, that'll be starting afterwards. I did ponder, because I'm off for a week, so I might possibly go and play Lego Hobbit and try and finish that game and just get it finished, really. Because I started that series ages ago, and never quite got around to finishing the series. So I think I might possibly go back and just, like, get it done, really. Just finish the series, wrap it up. Maybe I'll probably have to start, like, a Season 2 of the, Lego Hobbit series, just because we've already started Season 1. I haven't got the thumbnail anymore, so that's gone. So I sort of need to make a new thumbnail and sort of start it again, really. Which I could do like a Season 1 of a series and then come back to it later down the line. Which I think is good, actually, because if you start a massive series, you get burnt out a lot of times in between that series. So sometimes it's quite good to possibly sort of like have a, like, you know, break it into like seasons of the series and then come back to it later down the line. I think that's not a bad idea, really. I might consider doing that. We'll see, maybe. But yeah, we'll see, because that could be, if any like YouTube playlists, I could do like a season category in the playlist, but I don't think I can. But we can just put it in one playlist. It doesn't really need to be in separate playlists, does it, really? But yeah, maybe we'll see about doing that. Let me know your opinions on that if you think that would be an interesting idea and you'd like to see that. You'd like to see me bring in like seasons to this series, possibly. I might start that with some new stuff, possibly, I guess. We'll see. It might also break up the series a little bit more rather than being like long series and whatnot. So, we'll have to see. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support with the Mudd Dynasty. It's been great. I've had great fun, and I'm looking forward to doing something more. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. And yeah, if you got any more suggestions for series you'd like me to play, mods you'd like me to play, games you'd like me to play, anything, give me a shout in the comment section below. Even on Discord, shoot me a DM, whatever. Steam message if you want. Make sure to read all suggestions that are given before me. Whether or not I'll play them is a different story, but I certainly will consider them all. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and farewell.